my god, he joined the Discord. 为什么？
我是马，我是马，我是马。
Yo, I so bad, bro. Will you keep me added so I can watch you go back to Diamond?
I'm going, bro, to Challenger.
You're not going to Challenger. I bet you won't even. You might hit like 250, maybe 3 if you're really lucky, and then the games will get hard, and then you'll just demote back to Diamond. I think that's what will happen.
Bro, literally everyone up until Challenger is trash. Diamond players are better.
Yeah, but you've never hit Challenger or Grandmaster. You're literally low masters, bro. How does everybody suck?
As soon as I reach Master, bro, I'm flying to this elo.
Dude,
I
you're
got
100
100
LP, bro.
Yes, in one day.
Okay, and reaching Challenger is not a one-day thing. What happens when you have a bad day and you lose 400 LP?
It's not gonna happen.
Dude, it's gonna happen, you fucking twat. This is
No.
how I know you don't got that dog in you, bro. You don't got that fucking dog in you. You got that little pussycat, bro. Come here, I'll adopt you. I'll teach you the way, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'll teach you the way, little guy.
These players.
Dude, you're 100 LP. You have not played against good players yet. That's what I'm trying to tell you, man. Like, fuck. Can you
You don't know how to
listen?
play, bro.
Can
They'll
you
pick Lucian
fucking
every game.
listen, bro? They won't
I
pick
am
Lucian
listening.
every game. They'll meta abuse, bro, and you're just not gonna be ready for it.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
I'm
pick
gonna play Jin every game. Ooh, I'm gonna reach
every game, bro.
Challenger. I'm hitting it. You're
Every game.
100 OP, man. Just relax. Damn. Like,
Every
damn,
No
man.
one
What's
knows how to
wrong
play
with
against
you,
me.
man?
No one knows how to play against my team.
Fuck. It's crazy, man.
Alright, bro. June 14th. Write it down.
June 14th, what? Is that when you're gonna fucking jump off a bridge?
No, that's when I'm gonna get you've been promoted to Challenger.
Yeah, you got something's eating your white brain matter, brother. Get that shit checked out. I'm not joking with you right now.
Alright, bro.
Keep me
I'll
added.
need to
Keep
prove
me
shit.
added. Keep me added. And when you hit Diamond 1, I'm gonna screenshot it and send you it, spam it to you until you delete me.
Alright.
And whenever you delete me, if you delete me before I even see that, I'm gonna know you're on like an 8-game loss streak and you're tilted and you're thinking about me. You're like, this guy's gonna log in and look at my account. I gotta delete him fat. No, I'm on your case now, bro. I'm gonna be watching you from the sidelines. Cause you
Alright,
can't get to where I'm going. You understand?
I'll be watching you too. Don't worry.
Yeah, watch me. June, what would you say?
30.
June
14th.
Yeah,
bro.
June 13th, buddy. I've already beaten you. June 13th for me. What do you think about that, pal?
I think you're struggling right now.
Literally, I'm not struggling.
I think you're struggling, bro.
How am I struggling if I'm higher OP than you?
Bro, you're
I'm
one
higher
game
OP.
ahead of me. Literally
Not one game. Literally not one game.
I'm 130, bro. You're
You're
165.
not 130, bro. I've seen it. I've already went through the system.
Okay, 110. My bad.
Oh, whoa.
What is that, 3
Whoa. They got a little
games?
custer. Yeah,
games.
little custer. That's what you are. You're a little custer,
Next
bro.
2 games, I'm winning them.
Dude, you're not doing it, bro. I'm sorry. You don't got that dog. Woody, you know Woody Fruity,
No.
the Gragas player?
Mm-mm.
He's got that dog in him, okay? He understands, but you don't. Like, you're starting to piss me off, bro. Like, fuck, bro. I'm trying to help you, but you're not taking it, man.
What are you trying to teach me?
I'll teach you ADC $50. What?
What are your credentials?
What do you mean, what are my credentials?
2
I'm
games ahead.
Challenger ADC. I played with the best of the best. I've beaten the best of the
I don't see
best.
it right now.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
I'm fucking powerful, man. I'm fucking powerful.
No, bro.
My entire team is AP. We're losing this game. GG well played. GG well played.
If you were good, you would win. I don't care what my team picks.
Yeah,
I'm gonna win
and
first.
that's why you're retarded, unfortunately.
That's why I win fucking 9 games in a day, bro.
9 games, bro? Holy shite. When was the 9 games again? I'm looking on the account here. I'm not seeing. Hey, why is your smolder win rate 30%, bro? You want me to coach you on the smoldy?
That was
That was
January,
what, bro? You want me to coach you on the smoldy or what?
Smolder is my second pick.
What do you mean it's your second pick? Your 30% win rate. I'll coach you on him $50 and we'll figure it out, bro.
I haven't played him, bro.
You're starting to tilt me.
You look like you're struggling on Smolder.
I think my smolder win rate's like 60%, man.
I'm looking at these performances, bro. You're getting Really?
Think so?
Yeah.
There's no reason for you to
Dude, you're a fucking genius, bro. You know that?
Why do you have Nefiri, bro? Who's been boosting your account?
Me?
You?
Yeah, I'm high on every champ I played, dumbass.
That makes sense.
You have slain an enemy.
But I think someone's been
An ally has been
logging
slain.
into your account.
Hit GM on jungle, GM top, challenger ADC. I mean, what more do you want from me, bro? Tell me.
Honestly, bro, thanks for the confidence. If you're a challenger, then I got this shit in the bag.
You got my dick in the bag. Dude, you're going back to Diamond, and I can't wait for that day. Unmute, bro. Hello? Your boyfriend walk in? What happened? Oh, shit. That's some crazy shit that just happened.
Down to luck basically because
Yo,
Nah,
in
keep
20
that shit
minutes-
muted, bro. Whatever the fuck you're listening to, man.
no, I'm just wondering, are you a foreign exchange student?
Yeah, I'm Chinese. I
How
play on the
did you get
Chinese super
here?
server, dumbass.
So how did you get
An
here?
enemy has been slain.
I flew on a plane.
exploit.
Obviously, bro. But I'm saying, like, why? How did you end up being here?
Yeah, I flew on the plane, and I got off the plane. What's up, Beijing? You know what I'm saying?
You don't want to tell me, bro? Are you scared? Something?
I'm studying astrophysics, bro. You got a problem with that?
Ally has been slain.
No.
UC Berkeley,
just
bro.
asking.
Like, what's up? I'm a genius. That's why I
Why,
need
UC
Challenger and you
Berkeley?
not. Yes, I'm at UC Berkeley, bro.
So you applied from China to UC Berkeley,
No, I went through a transfer program.
and they just picked UC Berkeley for you.
Yeah, because I'm a fucking genius, bro.
So do you have a lot of buddies like that in your situation too?
No, I'm one of a kind.
That are
138 IQ.
infesting,
What's your IQ?
infesting
What's
the
your IQ,
server,
buddy? I'm 500 IQ, and it's tested too.
Infesting the fucking server, bro. Are all these like Chinese tags students like you, little shitheads?
That's racist. I'm reporting you.
It's not racist, bro. It's facts. I'm not saying I'm better than you.
Well, we know you're not
Genetic-
better than me, buddy. Hell, we know that.
No, at League of
No,
Legends,
we
I
know
am.
that, buddy. Yeah, you ain't
I
better
like
than nobody,
problems,
pal.
Ally has been slain.
Dude, when I develop the cure to aging, I'm gonna like reverse it so people age, and then I'm gonna inject you with that shit and watch you grow old, and you know what I'm saying? We'll wash away.
Yeah, bro, with astrophysics.
Yes. See, you don't even know what the astrophysics is studying over here, bruh.
I know, bro.
Do you know?
About dumb shit.
I'm a genius, bro. I'm a genius. I'm a wizard.
So when did you come here in the US?
3 years ago. You like my English?
An,
I bet you practiced a lot in China, bro. Took a lot of classes.
an ally has
Yeah, I know
been
4
slain.
languages. What about you?
You don't know 4 languages, bro.
Yeah, I know Albanian, I know English, I know Mandarin, and Cantonese. So what's up?
Why would you know Albanian, bro?
Because one of my friends was a foreign exchange student in the school I went to in Beijing, and he spoke Albanian.
Does not
How about that, buddy? And so I learned
Why you just
Albanian. I learned Albanian to travel with him to his family in Albania. How do you think about that, buddy?
Albania is a shithole country anyway, so I don't know what you're saying.
How do you think about that, buddy? What are you, geopolitic guy, huh? Think you know what you're talking about? You
Yeah.
got it all figured out?
I do. So a lot of students like you end up coming to the US
Te
with exchanges like that?
terpichka te china booth.
Yeah, bro. It's kind of embarrassing, bro. Trigger.
Dude, you don't even know what embarrassing means, bro. Put your mom on the mic.
Just know you're a little nerdy, ugly boy, bro.
I'm gonna be a
Probably
rich, nerdy,
120
ugly boy.
Pounds, 120 pounds, bro. Glasses wearing.
I'm a genius, bro. I've already told you this. Like, what's so hard to understand? You wanna show cam? I'll
So-
turn on my cam. You wanna cam the cam?
Yeah, bro. After the game.
Okay.
So when you get challenger, bro, you show your Chinese friends
No, I sell the account for 800 bucks
to other Chinese people.
raised in Noxus,
to anybody.
shaped by Piltover.
People like you who are 100 LP
Right.
and can't reach
It's
it.
most likely Chinese, right?
Sounds like you don't like the Chinese, bro.
No, I'm just saying, bro. I'm wondering how it works, the logistics.
The logistics are people like you never hit it, so I sell it to people like you.
I queue up and I see CN gap every game.
Are you sexually like? Is there a sexual attraction between me and you? Dude, I could buy you like whatever you want. I hear the fan. I'll buy you AC, brother. Like you don't need the fan anymore. You know what I'm saying?
What fan are you hearing, bro?
The one you had turned on, bro. Like what kind of question is that?
I don't have a fan. Wow, another top gap, bro.
Oh, you're blaming your
Another
teammates?
top gap by me. So easy, bro.
Can I
This
sing
game
you a
is so
song
easy.
in China, in Chinese, Mandarin rather? It's by Wu Bai and China Blue. You ever heard of them? They're very good. They're based out of Taiwan. The Norwegian Forest is one of my favorites.
Nah, bro, I don't give a fuck.
About the band or?
Nah, probably band will be interesting. I don't want to hear from you.
Oh, really? How much do you weigh, bro? Be honest. Like, don't lie to me right now.
180 pounds, bro. Green as fuck.
How tall are you?
6'1".
You need some more meat on those bones, Buster.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 5'10", 230. How do you feel about that?
You're fat as shit, bro.
Really?
Yeah.
Kind of
No
racist.
question. You need to lay off the rice, bro.
I don't eat rice.
No, why would? How can you not?
Yeah, I just don't eat it. That's how. Is that hard to?
Did you not get beat as a child, bro?
No, did
To
you?
now learn about
Is that an
what your
American thing, getting
ancestors went
beat?
through?
I only eat caviar.
You need to catch up on your
T-bone
history, bro.
steak. I'm rich, brother. I have an astrophysicist degree, fully paid. Like, I don't know. You think I'm poor? You think I eat rice, dumbass?
Yeah, fully paid, bro, by the fucking your mommy and daddy. And you're probably not even going to class, playing League all game.
I have a 4.8 GPA right now, bro. You ever heard of that?
I don't believe you, bro.
You don't gotta believe me.
You either have it with the fucking cheating,
Was that English?
paying people to do your homework, or you're just lying. Or actually, there's another way. You actually do have a 4.0 GPA.
Yes.
You study all day,
Yes.
and you play League all day,
Yes.
and you don't go outside.
Yes. I'd have to go outside to go to class, though, right? Like,
That's not what I mean by going outside.
what do you mean by going outside?
Negative social life, no bitches.
It's hard to have a social life when you're getting a degree in astrophysicist from UC Berkeley, fully paid for. You know what I mean?
Nah, bro.
Like, if you have
it's-
like a 2.3 and you're going to your community college, you know, sure. But
Yeah, that's how it works.
I study 60 hours a week, bro. What do you want from me? Like, honestly,
Kind of boring.
sure. Where do you
You're
work?
rich already. Why don't you?
Where do you work?
Where do I work?
Yeah, where do you work?
I don't.
Why don't
Why
you
do you
work?
think I work? Hmm?
Why don't you work, bro? You're trying to challenge her?
Because I hit my money goals
Really?
for the year. Yeah, I don't need to work anymore.
Well, you need to work.
No, I
You,
don't.
if you only hit it for the year, you have a lot more years, right?
For
What if instead-
2025, I don't need to work anymore.
Yeah, so what if instead of you just only working for as much as you need in a year, you just worked for the next 20 years and then retired early and lived like 40 years work free, you know? Did you not think that far ahead, or what's happening here?
I don't need to do that. What the fuck?
So you're just gonna
Is
never
that what you're
retire?
planning to do, bro? You're gonna.
Dude, my average
Uh,
salary for an astrophysicist is 5 times your house net worth. You know what I'm saying? Like, my house
Yeah,
will
and
have
you're
my
gonna
house will have
save-
AC. My house will have AC. I bet you that.
You will save what 50% of your paychecks, bro. Live with your parents till you're 30. Invest in the S&P 500, and fill out your Roth IRAs, and then retire at 50 years old with $5 million net worth, and look for bitches. Is that what you're gonna do? I think
What's the
that's
average
pretty-
age of retiring in America?
65, 66.
So you're trying to say that it's bad if I retire at 50?
Yeah.
Really? What age are you gonna retire? You only work for 1 year, you know? You only work. When are you
I
gonna
don't
retire?
want to retire.
Oh, you just want
Why
to
would I
work
want to
forever?
retire?
You just want to work forever until you die?
Yes. I believe in the
You're
stuff
a
I do.
genius, bro. Like, low key, you're a genius.
No, bro, you're too dumb to realize that.
Too dumb to realize that I don't want to work until I'm dead?
Yeah, bro. What are you gonna do? Play League when you're 15?
I'd have $5 million. I could do a lot of things.
Travel, bro. You're gonna go travel.
There's a whole world to explore.
Yeah, dude. When you start doing that, I would have already done that. And I was gonna hang out with my grandchildren.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, you're gonna go look at places
How are you
Old
gonna
as
do that
fuck,
if you only work for enough for 1 year?
What do you mean?
You said you only work enough for 1 year, so how are you gonna do that?
I have enough to do that.
How will you have enough to do that?
Because it's not expensive.
You got it all figured out, bro.
An enemy has been slain.
I'm starting to think you're a
do.
lot smarter than you sound.
An ally has been slain.
So what do you do for
Or
work,
if you
man?
need any tips on life, I got you.
What'd you do to acquire such nice wealth at a young age?
Pretty simple.
Slain. Your turret
I
has
am
been
an
destroyed.
accountant.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice, bro. So what kind of company hires you for only part of the year?
Smaller private company.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Starting to think something you're saying ain't adding up, buddy.
What do you mean?
Something you're saying just isn't adding up.
What's not adding up, bro?
I don't know. Just
I'll clear it up for you.
how are you gonna retire?
By saving up money?
But you just said you only work for,
Ally.
you know, a few months out of the year, just to not work the rest of the year.
Yeah, that's
so-
not every year, bro. That's not every year.
Oh,
There's gonna
so-
be some years where I'll work more.
Oh, really?
And those are gonna be the years that I'm just gonna hold that money to the side.
Well, you can't hold it all to the side. You got to spend a little bit.
Not really.
You know what I think you need, bro?
What?
I think you need to ask ChatGPT for some life advice.
Is that what you do, bro? And now you're trying to put me on it.
Dude, I'm just saying, bro. Like, something, whatever you're trying to sell me, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it at all, pal.
I'm just saying, bro. It's a lot cooler to go look for bitches in your 20s than in your 50s.
You said I'm doing it in my 50s.
You're gonna retire in your 50s, bro. That's what you're gonna do.
You can find female companions before you're 50.
Yeah, bro. Some loser fucking slave workers.
What percentage of Americans do you think aren't slaves by their jobs?
What if they love their job? What if they don't wanna retire?
Do you
Are
think
they
the
slaves
majority
then?
of people enjoy working?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're retarded, bro. I don't know. I tried to like
I don't
say
know
it.
who's selling
I
you this
tried, dude.
pie,
I
bro.
tried to say it gently, but you're just fucking retarded. Like, I'm sorry,
I don't
man.
know who's selling. Who put you on this, bro?
Like,
Your parents? Like,
I don't know.
YouTube?
Who do I?
Like,
I'm calling Domino's. Are you the accountant for Domino's? Like, you deliver my pizza?
I'm just, bro. I feel bad for you. You got fooled.
What percentage of Americans work beyond the means of living?
Almost all
Look
of them.
it up. Almost all of them. So you think all those people enjoy working under the means of living?
What do you mean under the means of living?
Do you think that the majority of Americans live paycheck to paycheck?
Yeah.
So you think those people
That's
living
very-
paycheck to paycheck enjoy working?
Yes. Bro, you think people in fucking Sweden who work paycheck
Dude,
to
I
paycheck?
try to say it nice, but you're retarded. You're retarded, bro. Like, what are you saying right now? Please.
Bro, for a Chinese, I thought you would have been.
What
a
are
lot
you
smarter.
saying right now, bro?
You do realize that if no one worked, society would collapse, right? That if everyone did what you did, society would collapse.
What go do you see Berkeley and study?
Mhm.
Do you think society would collapse if no one had these jobs like working at Domino's and flipping burgers at McDonald's?
Yeah, and plus those jobs are mainly by teenagers, so it's not
Really?
even bad.
What statistic told you that?
You see it with your own eyes, bro.
Well, I only see the McDonald's that's near me.
And what?
There's a
You see
retarded guy that's
50-year-old
been working there for 30 years.
That's what you see?
Yeah.
You probably judge you a little harshly, bro.
No, he's literally he has Down syndrome and he works there. That's literally what I see.
So a guy with a disability found a job and you hate him for it.
I'm not hating him for it. You said only teen. You said it's a teen job. That's not true. Something's wrong with you, bro. You've been red pilled. Like, you've been red pilled, bro.
Oh, I think you're right, bro.
I think you legitimately just are lost in the sauce of maybe crack cocaine. You know, I didn't want to say it. Maybe you're a crack cocaine user, brother. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Whatever makes you happy, bro, but the fact is that you're planning your life for when you turn 50,
Where did 50 come from? What if I retire at 35?
You think you're gonna retire at 35?
That's not what I asked. I said what if?
You're not.
Why not?
I mean, you could. Depends on where you want to live.
So that's how easily you change your point is you could, and then like, what are you saying, bro? Like, what are you saying,
First
man?
of all,
Please be honest. What are you
where-
saying? Please, bro, please. What
where
are
you-
you saying to me right now? Please, bro.
Where are you gonna live? You going back to China after you graduate?
Sure, why not? You think China doesn't have a good technology department? Like,
I know they do.
Shut down.
So you're gonna do the things you mentioned in China.
I can do it anywhere I want. Dude, I think something is wrong with you, bro. You've been sold a lie, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Obstacle I overcome.
No, you've been sold a lie. So do you really think you need to study 68 hours a week to get good grades?
I study 60 hours a week to
China's-
stay educated.
That kind of shows me that you're not that bright.
What is bright to you?
Not having to study 60 hours a week.
That's the only stipulation. So if I reduce it to like 20 hours a week, then I'm bright.
If you still maintain your 4.0 GPA,
Okay, so does my GPA make me bright?
kinda.
Okay, so then I should
Not
keep studying
fully.
60 hours a week.
No.
Okay.
That is an absolute no.
So if my GPA drops when I only study 25 hours a week, then I should continue to study more? What are you saying, bro?
No.
Please, bro. Am I retarded or are you retarded? One of us is retarded here, and honestly, it's not me.
No, I think it's you.
Can you turn on your face cam?
Sorry, I gotta focus up.
I have to see. I have to. I want to see your ceiling too.
What's wrong with my ceiling?
I just want to see it. That's all.
What are you gonna get out of seeing my ceiling?
I just want to see it.
If you tell me, I'll do it.
Yeah, I just want to see it. I just told you.
Why would you want to see it?
Yeah, I just want to see what it looks like.
It's a white ceiling, bro.
That's cool. I just need to see it with my own eyes.
You don't believe me?
No, I just want to see it.
So,
An enemy has been slain.
when did you make this plan of yours? In high school?
I think you're a very confused man.
In high school, you decided that you want to be an astrophysicist?
Yeah, in high school.
And who sold you the dream that you need to retire early?
Why is that something that needs to be sold on?
It's not something that
If a
It's gonna
majority of
pop in
people
your
don't
brain
enjoy
afterward.
working, then why would you not want to retire early? You think if you ask the majority of the United States population if they can retire early, if they would, you think they say no or?
I mean, the fast food workers you're referring, they'll probably say yes.
Okay, and that's a decent amount of people, right? That's millions of people.
Barely.
Barely? I think it's a little more than barely. What about car salesmen or engineer, that work on cars, stuff like that? You think they'd retire early? I'm gonna Google a statistic. I need to Google a statistic.
Yeah, bro. Trust the statistics, bro. Base your life on statistics. Not on experience. Because guess what? You don't have experience. 'Cause you're home studying 60 hours a week.
Yeah, that's why I
And
listen to
you're-
statistics.
Yeah.
If I
You
get
can't
sick,
your own-
if I get sick, I'm gonna take antibiotics, right? Because they've been studied by other people and proven to work. They've statistically been
When you
proven to
have a
work, right?
bacterial infection. Not.
There's antiviral
Automatically.
drugs.
Yeah, but how do you know what you have? You gotta go to the doctor.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
the doctor, using his experience, is gonna decide.
He doesn't use his experience. He uses what he knows because he's learned it in textbooks.
Yeah. Mainly from what you tell him your symptoms are.
If I tell him I feel sick, he can use a test to figure it out. He's not just gonna guess what kind of sickness I have.
Yeah, but to give you the specific test or to even give you a test in the first place, he doesn't read that somewhere. He makes
Yes.
his own decision.
No. That's not true.
Okay. Keep ChatGPT open. 24/7, you'll make it far.
Something's wrong with you, bro. I'm not joking.
Bro, I just want to open your eyes.
How do you feel about the
Make you feel
COVID
better.
vaccine?
What do you want me to think about?
Do you trust the vaccine?
Yeah,
Good. And why do you trust it?
because
Because you believe it works, or because it's been proven to work,
because
or
I've seen that it works.
and it's been proven to work statistically? You motherfucking dumbass.
You're a woke little boy, aren't you?
What's woke mean, bro?
You know exactly what it means.
What's it mean to you?
You.
Yeah, I won my game. Did you win your game?
No, I lost.
Dude, you're retarded. I'm sorry. Like, I really mean that too.
But you're a typical little college student.
Most people are typical, so I mean, okay.
They're not typical, bro. Most people. You think that most people.
What are most
typical.
people?
Just
What are
be-
most people, bro? Geniuses? Most people are
No,
probably
bro, most
stupid.
people- see, you saying that shit tells me everything I need to know about you and what kind of person you are.
I don't think you know what you really believe in, bro.
Most Americans would this. Most people this. Most people are stupid. Who do you think you are, bro? You're fucking nobody. You think going to college, studying 60 hours a week, getting a good job, retiring early makes you smarter than 90% of the people? Is that
Yeah,
how
it
you-
makes me
is that what
above
makes you
average
better?
in more than 90% of people. That's exactly what it means.
In what way, bro?
What do you mean, what way?
What measurement are we using for success? Money?
Tell me.
You think that the higher number
You think
in your
you
bank
think
account
working
means
paycheck
you're
to
better than
paycheck
me?
is good on your mental health?
Do you think a guy studying about lions in Africa worries about retiring early? Or he wants to learn more about lions?
What if he's
Or
learning about
fucking
lions to get a
surgeon.
job so he can retire? What about a
People aren't getting
surgeon?
jobs to
Look at the
retire, bro.
suicide rate amongst doctors. You think it's low or high? That guy is so fucking retarded, bro. I can't, bro. He's got to be retarded. He's got to be retarded. You can't tell me that guy was not fucking retarded. I'm so serious. Oh my god. Oh god. Dude, you're an idiot, bro.
So what is it, high or low?
Suicide rate in doctors?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's high. It's higher than an
Why
average
do you
job
And why do you think it's high?
because they burn out. They burn out. Stress.
From working too much?
I don't know, man. Maybe because people die literally inches away from them.
That's a tough job.
Can you just answer me one thing?
hmm
What are your three core beliefs? Like, if you thought of three things in your head that you believe to your core, what would they be? Or one, just one
to
thing.
just be a good human being, bro.
How do you achieve that, bro? You tell people they look good when you walk by them. You help your family. Like, what does that mean to you, man?
I see people who are lost in the sauce, and I try to put them on the right path by opening their eyes.
And who's
like I'm
lost
doing
in the
with you.
sauce to you?
You.
How am I
For
lost in the
example.
sauce?
I mean, I can clearly see that you've been spending a little too much time online and not in the real world.
Online, the access to the internet has drastically improved our society. Do you agree with that or disagree?
I disagree with that
Why?
heavily. Because of people like you, bro. You're the outcome of the internet. You're literally a product of the internet. You only are the way you are because of the internet. If the internet didn't exist, you would be a different person.
Okay, and you think that's gonna get worse or better as technology improves, increases, whatever, expands?
Way worse. Way worse.
Why-
Because it's even easier and people get addicted, they get used to it. And they end up like you, bro. Chronically online.
You've played 500 games of
Chronically-
League, bro. You've already played 500 games of League, and you're telling me I'm chronically online, bro.
500. Do I have 500?
Yes.
Alright, divide that by 5 months. How much is that?
What do you mean divide it by 5 months?
That's when the season started.
Maybe we just divide it by like the average length of the game.
Okay, and what are we gonna achieve with that?
We can just see your time spent online strictly on League, but we already know you
About
don't
100
only play
games a month,
League.
right?
You browse the internet. You probably watch YouTube. We know you're online more than just the 500 games of League. And what, you're an accountant, so you're online, you're at the computer even more. So what, you work at the computer and then you come home and you play League and browse the internet. So you're online too, man. Like, what's your problem here, man? What is wrong
That's
with
not the
you?
same at all. That's not the same at all. When I'm at my job, I'm not online.
You're staring at a
Yes,
computer,
it's in
man.
front of us.
Nice, well played.
And what does that do? I still do my fucking job. It could be on paper or on the computer. Same thing.
Yeah, go do it on paper and see how long that takes you. It's a good thing we have technology, right?
Yeah, but that's not the technology you're referring to. You're talking about Google and Instagram and
I didn't
YouTube.
specify any of those things, but
But that's what you mean, bro. You can be honest.
it's not what I mean.
Then what do you mean?
Dude, I think the internet is a great place. It is a mass collection of the human knowledge obtained literally since as far back as we can measure it.
Yeah, and with your statistics, bro, I'll bring you some
The
statistics.
world is
'cause,
based
like,
on statistics, bro.
what percentage of internet users do you think actually go and look at the knowledge that you're referring to, and which percent just go and search up what movie is in the movie theater tonight?
Yeah, I don't think you'd get an accurate number on either of those, so I wouldn't even guess.
I'll tell you, bro.
Okay, tell me.
Majority.
Majority do what? You gave me two options.
You know what the answer is. I don't need to tell you.
Okay, where'd you get that? Where'd you get that?
Experience, bro. Again,
So you experienced
something you're lacking.
you experienced the 8 billion people in the world and their internet preferences?
Yeah.
Can you turn on your face cam?
No, I got in another game.
You're in Champ Select. You're loading in. Just turn it on.
What are you gonna get from me turning my face cam on?
I thought we were both turning it on, bro.
I don't know what that's gonna accomplish, but okay.
I don't know. You said you wanted to do it. You would do it with me, and now you don't want to. It's okay.
You're the one asking me to do it, begging me.
Yeah, and you agreed, so I was just trying to get you to do it, but it's okay. You don't have to.
So why are you a little liberal soy boy, bro?
I don't involve myself in politics. Ask me like one liberal take, I couldn't even tell you.
See, that's a problem too.
What?
You're just a selfish bro. You're a selfish dude.
I'm a selfish bro.
Mm-hmm.
I think a lot of people are probably selfish, but that's okay.
Oh my god. So you think that most people are selfish? It's okay?
Yeah.
And what, did you read a statistic? Most people are selfish. That's what you read?
No, I didn't read that.
Not a good way of living, bro. That's all I'll tell you.
What's not a good way?
To be selfish and to have a superiority complex.
We're just adding things on now, or what?
No, I already told you that earlier, that you think you're better than everyone. Most people. Who says who's the one that judges, bro? To them, you're a loser.
To who am I a loser?
The people you're better than.
Why would I care about people's opinions if I'm better than them?
And why would they care about yours when they're better than you?
That's not what you said. Bro, you are... Something's wrong with you, man. I'm not... Like, I'm serious. You need to at least go to, like,
Bro, I thought you were
a psychiatrist and, like, just see, you know?
Acknowledge
Maybe
it.
maybe nothing's wrong with you, but maybe just go see if, like, you share a gene pool with your cousin or something, like... Which you do, but, you know, maybe you're, like, you shared a little too much, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. Resort to insults. That's
Just an observation,
keeps
like,
it-
just check it out or something. Do you watch YouTube, bro?
Yeah.
Just toss out a YouTube channel you like to watch. Just one.
one YouTube channel I like to watch.
Yeah.
Doug DeMuro.
Who?
Doug DeMuro.
Expected, and they are still going down. And
Carburation.
slightly better.
Hey, it looks
The
like a nice
car.
guy. You like cars?
This is
It's cool, man. Cars are cool, man.
No, I bet.
You
You're
want to
gonna
know
drive a-
something about cars,
car.
bro? They're fueled by technology, which apparently you don't like. So
Yeah, and technology is hurting cars right now
why is it hurting cars?
because there's a push for
For what, electric?
yep
How is that hurting cars?
And every new car has
I actually have a
2
Tesla. I have a
tablets.
Tesla myself.
Um, bro, I literally was gonna say you can't say cars are cool. You probably have a Tesla. I swear to God.
I don't think cars are cool. I didn't say that. I think I did say that actually. I didn't mean it though. I just said it.
You did say it, bro.
Yeah, I didn't mean that. I meant cool and like it's a common interest people have. Without statistics,
Bro,
you wouldn't have a car though.
you're filling this stereotype so well, bro.
What
Can't make
stereotype?
this shit up. The modern man. That's what you are.
The modern man, so I'm a modern man.
Yep.
So I'm just like every other modern man.
I mean, not all
Well,
man are like you. I'm just
well,
saying, like,
what's the opposite of a modern man? What other type of man is there?
the man,
A man?
not the man.
The man. Dude, you were putting whenever you went to school, did they put you in like a room with like four other people and teach you shit or what?
Mm-mm.
Surprising.
If you think school is where I learned shit about life, you're delusional.
Well, you spent the first 17, 18 years of your life in school, so I'm sure you learned a lot about life through school. You learn how to interact with peers, talk with people, social engagement.
Yeah, I didn't learn how to live my life though.
You don't think so?
Mm-mm.
I think it probably helped you.
Bro, you're so sold on this propaganda shit. It's kind of
What
crazy.
propaganda? Dude, you literally go to school for 18 years, maybe 16, I don't know, since preschool. You grow
Yeah,
up with the same people. You learn how to communicate, right? You learn how to communicate with them. You go out and hang out with them. What do you mean it's propaganda? You literally do it. You learn a routine. You wake up and go to school. You come home, homework in
yeah, and you
bed.
don't base your whole reality on it or
Nobody
your whole
said you
persona.
base it off it, bro. It's just it's how you first start to learn.
Yeah, but that doesn't. It's only like you said, 12 years.
It's more than 12 years, but yeah.
Not for everyone. So it's 12 years. So
Bro,
what? After 12 years, you
bro,
can't
it's
learn new
more
shit?
than 12 years, okay? A majority of people go to pre-K. You go to kindergarten, it's like 13 to 14 years. Okay, I'm sorry. I just had to add it
Whatever,
on
bro,
there.
whatever. And you think after that you can't change your personality? You can't learn something new?
Dude, I never said that.
That's what you're implying.
Literally not what I implied. I made it very clear it's where you first learn.
Okay, yeah. One of the places where you first learn, not the only place you learn at first. Might be for you, because you don't go outside.
Yeah, and when you're growing up in school and you go outside, guess who you hang out with, bro? Your peers
Oh
from
my
school.
God.
Maybe not. Maybe you're 14 doing crack in a crack house. I don't know, but I wasn't.
Yeah, bro, you hang out with your peers. They're not the school system. They're their own people.
Yeah, that you strictly met through school.
Or you can meet them through your cousins, or you can meet them on the street. Maybe they're your neighbor. Doesn't have to be from school, bro.
You got me, bro. Something's wrong with you, bro. I'm trying to figure it out here. I'm trying to diagnose you here, but it's a little
You
hard.
can, bro. You have the mental capacity.
I mean this in like
You're
the
too
nicest way
brainwashed.
possible, bro. Like, I don't know if you even know what the fuck you're talking about.
I know exactly what I'm talking about.
Does it sound like I know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
Really? Thank you.
you're pretty confident in what you're saying, and you have a pretty good idea of what you want to say and what you're thinking. Like, it's pretty clear.
Thank you,
There's
bro.
no confusion, but it's all wrong. That's the problem.
Really think so?
Yeah,
It's
it's
all
not your
wrong
fault.
in your opinion, though.
Yeah, could be in my opinion, but for it to not be an opinion and a fact, it means that what I'm like, if I say something and it becomes true, does that make it a fact or no?
If it comes true, it's a fact at that point.
Yeah. So it's probably not probably. It will become a fact.
What will become a fact?
You're gonna not be satisfied with your life, bro.
Think so?
Not just you. Many of your peers as well. Many of the people who follow your way of living.
What's my way of living?
Like I told you, being selfish, thinking you're better than 90% of the people, try harding to retire
I
early.
think I think being better than 90% of people is a good thing in some instances, don't you?
You know,
Okay, so you'd rather have someone
making that one of your most important things
if you ever
is
had
definitely not.
a disease and you needed surgery, You'd want a surgeon that wasn't better than 90% of his peers? You'd want one of the retards that got rejected from med school? Like,
But I thought we were talking about like overall life, not a specific skill. 'Cause that's how you're framing it. That it's like you're better than 90% of the people. Like your life is better than them.
never said that.
That's what you're saying. That's what I thought you were saying, at least. If that's not what you mean, then yeah, bro. If you want to become good at your job, it's pretty respectable.
So then, why is it bad? Why is it not good?
It's it's good to want to become good at your job.
Okay.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Well, you said I shouldn't study so much.
Because I don't think you need to study that much. I think you can do it with half your studying.
I'm gonna take that advice, man. Thank you.
What are you reviewing too much? Like what's your problem? What do you spend so much time on? Homework?
Yeah, very
Studying?
very
Reading
complex
books?
things.
Hmm?
Very complex things.
Yeah, I believe you. It's complex. I mean, it depends, bro. Like what you said, you're a junior right now.
No, I'm a senior.
Yeah, so it's probably like you're at the hardest part of your degree.
Yeah.
I guess it's kind of excusable. But if you were doing that shit a year or 2 years ago, bro,
Something's wrong with you, bro. Something's truly wrong with you, brother.
Wait, so why did you not study in China?
So I wanted to experience American culture.
I mean, clearly you're not studying 60 hours a week.
Yeah, I don't just study though. And I live on a campus with American people. And when I go to the cafeteria, there's American people. And there's American people in my classrooms.
Yeah, bro, and what do you get from that?
I get to experience American culture.
And I bet you're gonna go back to the country and tell that 90% of Americans are dumb, they don't study, they're poor, gonna work at McDonald's their whole life. And is that something that's gonna positively impact you, bro? Knowing that?
Why are you just assuming that's what I'm gonna do?
I know for a fact that's what you're gonna do.
Really?
Yeah, you said it yourself.
I think I did.
Are you single right now?
Yeah, I'm single right now.
Why are you single?
Because I'd rather focus on my studies.
All right, why don't you have like a girl on the side?
What do you mean a girl on your side? To have sex with?
Just like a girl you can hit up once a week.
What if there's a female in my friends group?
Do you hang out with her one on one?
No, I don't think so.
Then it's just a friend.
Yeah, that's what I said, a friend group.
No, like a woman to be intimate with.
Yeah, but what if I don't want that? Is that what matters
So
to you,
what?
being intimate
You're
with
gay?
women? Yeah, I'm gay.
Okay, then a guy.
Nah, I don't want that either.
What do you want?
Just to study hard.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how did you develop this passion for studying? What motivates you? What makes you stress out about not studying?
Bro, what are you even talking about right now? What do you mean stressing
What
me out?
motivates you to study?
I-
What
do you
made you
mean?
want to, like, what makes you choose to open your book today?
Expand my mind, bro.
It's in your mind.
Yeah, I like to read the book, learn about things.
So you're just curious about how things are
Yeah.
in astrophysics.
Yeah, it's very interesting. Have you looked into space at all?
What are you learning about? Tell me something interesting you've learned.
About space? Let me think here.
I mean, tell me what
There's a
you're
bunch
reading
of
about right
there's a
now.
bunch of paradoxes. No, I'm learning about string theory right now. I can't explain it to you. It's too complex.
String theory?
Yeah, just read it. It's too complex. Or like
Okay, just like,
quantum entanglement.
okay, where does it happen though?
Quantum entanglement is the observation that one particle in one spot can be linked simultaneously to another particle in a different spot, and they both move together instantly.
Alright, that happens on Earth?
Huh?
Does that happen on Earth?
That happens everywhere. Do you know it's theoretically possible that if you touch a wall, the atoms in the wall in your hand won't connect and your hand could phase through the wall? Do you know that's theoretically possible?
Hmm. You're probably gonna die if that happens.
And there's also a website called Library of Babel that has randomly generated images that can theoretically show anything and everything that is to ever happen in the universe. Did you know that?
No,
You think that's interesting or no?
it's pretty interesting, but
You
I
think
wouldn't
you
like.
think black holes are interesting?
Mm, a little bit, kinda, but there's a lot more other things that interest me more. I feel like it's such a far-stretched thing to worry about.
We don't have to worry about it. It's amazing, I think. You don't ponder the universe at all? You just
I
stick to
do.
what's on Earth? What's wrong with you, bro? What's wrong with you, man? Can I tell you something?
Yeah. What's up? Sorry, I was in a very intense team fight. Too busy 1v9.
It's okay. Do you think that the multiverse is real? Or what about
I would
like
want it to be.
the simulation theory?
Yeah, I fuck with that.
Do you think someday we'll be capable of creating sentient beings inside of a computer?
No,
Well, then you don't believe in the simulation theory.
I do. It's not
Well,
sentient.
well, we'd be if the simulation theory is real, we'd be sentient in a simulation, and at one point we would also create sentient beings in a simulation. You see what I'm saying? It would just go on forever.
Bro, like what? Are babies?
No, we'd create sentient people or beings in the computer, right? And then those sentient beings in the computer would eventually be able to create sentient beings in their computer, etc., etc. That's the simulation theory, man. And the
So, like the
simulation theory
Matrix?
states like if we're able to create sentient beings in a computer, then the odds of us being the first to do it are probably not very high. So that would increase the likelihood that we are in a simulation. No, not like the kind of yeah, kind of like the Matrix, man, but not really.
Like that Rick and Morty episode?
I've never seen that episode.
This simulation in his fucking car battery?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I've never seen the episode.
I mean, what I think can become is like, have you seen The Truman Show?
Yeah,
Yeah, something like that.
that's what you think. That's what you think will happen.
Or is happening right now.
Something's wrong with you, man. I really mean that. Like, I seriously think that something's wrong with you.
Why do you resort to just saying that, bro?
I think your view is just it's just a little twisted. Like you could untwist it a little
So
bit and
you're not
it'd
being
be
twisted
it'd
for
be cool.
thinking that we could be in a simulation, but I'm twisted for thinking that it could be more like the Truman Show.
I literally never said that. First of all, I said it's a theory and it's interesting. And then you agreed and said it
Yeah,
was
but
interesting.
so why you don't think it's interesting? My theory?
I never said that. I'm just saying I think
No,
your
you said
worldview
I'm
is a little
twisted after I
twisted, yeah.
said.
I think just the way you've been talking to me this whole time, bro, like
I could say the
just a
same
bit
thing about you,
twisted.
bro.
Yeah, you're free to say that. You've been saying that constantly.
Yeah, you've been as well.
I think that if you were to be diagnosed with something, it would probably be, can I tell you? Honestly, can I tell you?
Yeah, yeah.
I think you'd be diagnosed with ligma.
Mhm.
Are you familiar with
I
that
don't know why I even
diagnosis?
laughed.
Are you familiar with that diagnosis?
No.
Because after you lick my balls, you will be, motherfucker. I'm sorry.
So now tell me how I think you're better than me after saying that. How I could possibly think you're better than me after saying that.
Dude, I'm not saying I'm better than you. I'm just saying that your views on the world and you're just flip-flopping. You know what I'm saying? Like you'll say something, I'll question you on it, and then you'll flip-flop on that, and then you know what I'm saying? It's like you're stepping up a ladder each time, and I'm trying to enlighten you a little bit.
What have I backed up on?
I took Klonopin. I don't remember. I'm sorry.
What is that?
It's a drug.
What does that drug do?
You can look it up,
Why
man.
would you take it?
Read about it.
I already forgot what you said.
Dude,
Quaaludes, bro? You've been taking Quaaludes?
they're pronounced Quaaludes, and they're not distributed in America. They're only made in like South Africa, I think. Manufactured
Yeah, bro.
rather.
They were pretty popular in the 60s.
Right. They were, sure.
So I think you're fucking lying.
You think I'm lying about what? That I take Quaaludes?
Yeah.
Where would I get Quaaludes from if they're only produced in South Africa? You think I'm calling my plug up in South Africa and, hey, bro, ship me some Quaaludes?
I mean, bro, why not?
And then they just get caught in customs? You think I'm just taking Quaaludes?
You live in fear, don't you, bro?
I live in fear. Yeah, sure, fear of the unknown. There's a lot of unknown in this world.
I mean, it's pretty unknown if you're gonna get caught at customs, in my opinion. But to you, it's not because you read a statistic.
Right, the point of customs is to check what comes through, right? Like,
Yeah.
right.
So what do you think the problem is with Quaaludes?
Huh?
What do you think the problem is with?
What do you think, bro? What do you think the South African border customs would think if they see something getting shipped to some random ass place in America? And what do you think the U.S. customs would think? You think they think that's pretty normal?
Like, how much are you planning to take, bro?
I'm not planning to take any. I'm just asking.
Well, it depends how much you take, bro. If you take a package, no one's gonna fucking care. You don't have fucking time to do that shit.
I think they do have time. That's their job.
Yeah,
And they have
you look
machines,
for
right?
a bag. Yeah, bro. They're gonna know it's Quaaludes and not vitamin C.
It's
for sure.
Quaaludes, bro.
I like saying Quaaludes.
Yeah, well, you like saying a lot of things wrong, to be honest, but just add that to the list.
You're a very reality will hit you sooner or later, bro. But I just hope it's soon, and not when you're 50, retired.
I hope I make it to 50.
Why don't you think you'll make it to 50?
I don't know. Can't predict these things.
Yeah, you can.
How?
Gotta believe.
Dude, I just think. Where do you live, bro? What state?
Why would I tell you?
What am I gonna do with that?
You're gonna send me dildos, bro.
Not gonna, how am I gonna send you dildos if I know what state you live in? I live in California.
Yeah, that's what that fucking explains it.
Well, I go to UC Berkeley.
Yeah, bro. Do you have any conservative takes that have gotten you in trouble at school? Did you have to write about how you struggle as a Chinese in America and that you get discriminated? Is that what you wrote on your essay?
¿Tú hablas español? ¿Tú hablas español?
Yeah. You know how I can speak Spanish?
How?
I had a
Eres
girl who was
retrasada.
Mexican.
Eres retrasada, motherfucker. You know what that means?
No.
I think you're literally like lowering my IQ, bro. Like, I'm not joking. Like if I went out on the street and talked to a homeless guy, I swear on everything I love, I would expect the conversation to go like this.
I mean, bro, that's how society was built.
By homeless
You.
crackheads or what?
No. By people like you. Like,
Okay,
your
sure.
way of
You get to enjoy the society, bro, right? It's woo, it's all you only have to work
your way of
fucking 4
living.
months in some private accounting to make it a year. Nice, bro. Thank me, bro. Get on your knees, suck my wiener. Give me some ligma. Like, you're welcome.
I don't know, bro. You're too easy. Like, I've
How
never
am I too
expected it.
easy, bro?
It's like we scripted this. Like, I don't know how, like, the more you talk,
Dude, if we
it's like,
scripted this, it was definitely you that scripted this, cause this shit's retarded.
to me, it's pretty funny. Like, I can't believe people like you actually exist. I mean, no, not believe. I just feel sad.
Yeah, I'm sure you
Like,
feel
I can
sad,
see.
bro.
I mean, you're not gonna cause any trouble, which is good, but you're also not gonna do anything good.
Do you want to start a pod? You want to start a podcast with me, and call it like the smarty pants and the retard pants, and then like your little badge in front will be retard and mine will be smart, and then we'll have conversations about like things. You know what I'm saying?
Or how about we let the viewers decide?
Yeah, but we'll start it off with you wearing the pants. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and by the end of the season, people will be like, "Get this guy off the podcast. Need new guests."
Yeah, I'd kick you off and put on like Brian Cox or something.
You listen to podcasts, bro?
Yeah, I do listen to podcasts.
Like from the beginning till the end?
It depends if it's interesting, yeah, but it may take a day or two.
What are your podcasts that you listen to?
Say that again?
What are podcasts that you listen to?
I listen to Bad Friends, which is a comedy podcast. I'll listen to Joe Rogan if he has like scientists that I like. Sometimes Neil deGrasse Tyson. Any podcast with Brian Cox in it, I'll watch. Yeah.
Brian who?
Brian Cox, he's an astrophysicist, very smart man. You listen to Fresh and Fit? What do you listen to? Shit like that?
No, I don't know what that is.
You ever thought
I don't listen to
what?
I don't listen to podcasts that much. I think it's a waste of time.
Why is it a waste of time? What if you listen to a comedy podcast while you're driving 6 hours? Is that a waste of time?
Um,
Or
I
what if
guess
what
not.
if you watch it when you're like shitting on the toilet? You can make it not a
That's
waste
a
of time, right? Like
that's a waste of time.
you're playing League. Is that a waste of time?
You know.
Why is it not a waste of time? I'm Bobby
Hold on, bro.
Mata. I'm sorry, bro. That was totally uncalled for.
The fuck did you just say?
I'm sorry, it's an inside joke in this podcast I listen to. Hi, I'm Bobby Mata. Sorry.
How do you not have shame to say that?
That shit was fucking hilarious. How do you feel about death, bro? You know we're gonna
Always,
die someday? Like,
always
you believe in Jesus,
embarrassed.
bro?
Yeah.
Why?
You don't?
No.
Are you religious?
No. I'm open to being shown proof and converting, but I don't think there's any proof out there, right?
I mean, what religion are your parents?
I don't think that matters, but
How does it not matter?
why would it matter? We're talking about me.
I mean,
Why do you believe you what, Christian? What are you?
yeah, I'm Christian.
Right. Is there anything in the religion that stands out to, make you a believer or what?
I think it's just the only way we can have a prosperous society. Because everything else fails miserably. If we let people like you dictate society, shit's gonna explode, bro.
I'm Bobby Mata. That's what you sound like right now, bro.
Why don't you believe in religion?
Because there's absolutely zero proof, and religion has killed millions and millions and millions and millions of people, so.
I don't think religion killed those people. I think
Yeah, I
religion.
think Christianity, the Crusaders, they killed a bunch of people. I think Muslims and Sharia law have killed a bunch of people. Yeah, I think religion has killed a bunch of people. Yeah, strictly on
So
the
you
word of
think?
their religion. Yeah, actually, I think so.
So you think that like in the Bible it says to kill people?
I think interpretations of the Crusaders, yeah, they went and killed people who were non-believers. Yeah, they pillaged, probably raped, pillaged, killed, all that. Yeah, yeah.
That's the Crusaders, though. That's not religion.
Yeah, it was they were Christianity based. Yeah, they killed a bunch of people.
That doesn't mean they are
No, they were,
what
yeah.
the religion says to do.
Well, if they're doing it in the name of Jesus Christ, I think the religion has killed people.
Okay, bro, and people do so many dumb shit in the name of whatever.
Right.
That doesn't mean that's what they're supposed to. Like, if people followed religion,
But I just found something, bro, in Psalm chapter 137 verse 9. Happy is the one who seizes your infants and dashes them against the rocks. What does that mean, bro? What is that interpretation of? That's crazy.
if you actually think it's literal, you're kind of slow.
So the Bible is not literal?
No, bro, you just need to have a little slight experience in life, and you might understand it more.
Just saying, bro, religion has killed millions of people. I don't know why that's so
No,
hard to
people
believe.
have killed millions of people.
Yeah, right. And without people, there's no concept of religion. So the people who are religious and are killing people are doing it in the name of religion. So religion, therefore, has killed millions of people.
Oh.
Right. Little fishies, right? They're not praying to God, okay? It's only the humans. Without the humans, there is no religion. Amen.
But there's nowhere it says in the Bible to kill someone.
And
It's a sin to kill someone.
I don't know. What if you're What if you have no
Those crusaders are
technology?
probably rotting in hell right now.
Yeah, what if you have no technology and your religious leader says he's a prophet in the name of God and he's reading scriptures, right? And he sends you on a mission and you kill millions of people, right? You're doing it in the sense of your religion, okay? They still do it now. They literally still do it now. I don't know what's
Yeah,
so hard. I don't know how you disagree with that. I just don't understand.
it's a wrong interpretation. It's a sin what they're doing. They are probably gonna be in hell,
Yeah, in your
most
opinion,
likely.
it's a sin, right? But in their opinion, when they did it, it wasn't.
But there's not opinion. It's just a fact.
It's a fact to
Like
you. It wasn't a fact to them.
it's a fact to the Bible.
Well, clearly not if they did it.
What do you mean? There's one way, and that's what the Bible says. If it's not the way that the Bible says, it's wrong. So they're wrong. End the story.
What about Ezekiel 23, verse 20? There she lusted after her lovers, whose genitals were like those of donkeys, and whose emission was like that of horses. What do you think emission was that like that of horses? What do you think that means?
He had an attractive penis.
No, no, he said his genitals were like those of donkeys, and whose emission was like that of a horse's. Is what does that mean, bro? Like, is he pooping? You know what I'm saying? A little gassy?
No. Mm-mm.
Why do you believe in God, bro? Can you answer me that? Religion has killed millions of people. If you don't agree with that, I don't really care because you're just wrong. All right, but why do you believe in, what makes you believe in religion, man? Will you just tell me that?
I told you.
I
It's
don't remember. I don't remember,
the
seriously.
only way to live a nice, happy, prosperous life.
Yeah, but that's not true because, like I said, religion has killed millions of people and it still kills millions of people today.
But I'm not killing anyone.
Right. But the Chinese concentration camps of the Muslims, right? The Muslims, the suicide bombing, right? In the name of Muhammad, right? Killing gay people, pushing them off bridges in the name of Muhammad, right? Oh, you stole my piece of glass. I'm gonna cut off your hand, Sharia law. Oops, it's religious, right?
But that's
Like,
not what religion teaches, by the way. Why do you
what does
what do you
Sharia
think
law
religion
teach
is?
you?
Religion teaches you about forgiveness and how to like improve someone's life and yourself. How to improve yourself, how to be a good human. It's literally what it is.
Well, clearly not, bro.
It's clearly yes. Bro, you know the only reason we got this far is because of religion?
And
Or
why
do
is
you
that?
deny that?
I don't
Because
think
we
religion had any play in Einstein's equation of E equals mc squared or Isaac
I think
Newton's
it did.
laws of physics. I don't think when they were, using their mathematical formulas, they were thinking that, it's godly. I think they
It
were just
probably
trying
was.
to figure shit out, right?
Well, yeah, but why were they able to figure shit out?
Right, because we
Because
have
they
mathematical
had the privilege.
formulas.
They had the privilege to gain knowledge and to learn from their like the people before them.
Right, right, right.
And the people before them got that far because of religion. Without religion, there's no community.
It's not true.
There's no society,
So, I don't think that's also true either, bro.
bro.
What?
Literally every successful civilization is based on religion. Name an atheist society, an atheist like nation.
I don't think I can off the top of my head.
Yeah, if it was that obvious, since you know so many statistics and things, you probably would have known about it. But you don't, because there isn't one.
You're onto something, actually. I think you got me. I think. Why'd he leave? I think he got me with that one. Fuck. Hey, bro.
My bad.
Why do they separate religion from state, though, or things like that?
So you can exploit better. I mean, like in an ideal scenario, it's nice. Like, yeah, good job. But in practice, it's not working as intended.
Dude, I
Because
think. Keep going, sorry.
no, like, what was I gonna say? Why they separate state and religion? I mean, like America right now, right? Would you say it's a pretty religious country? I would say no.
I think it's one of the biggest melting pots of religions there is, yeah.
But
Maybe
it's
that's why they
moving toward,
separate it, bro. Maybe that's why they separate religion from state, right? So you can have the freedom to believe and do whatever you want.
yeah, and that makes it easier.
That makes it easier to be gay and not be thrown off a building or get your hands cut off for
No,
stealing a waffle, things like that, right?
mm, that makes it easier to get set on the wrong path.
What's the wrong
And
path?
you get it.
Being gay, stuff like that, or what?
No, I wouldn't say being gay is the wrong path. But if everyone became gay, it would be a problem, wouldn't you think?
I don't know. The Romans had pretty big orgies, bro.
That's fine and all.
It was a sin to take it up the butt, but they had designated eunuchs they would fuck that were boys, and they'd have big orgies.
They're still sinning. They're still sinning. Can't escape sin, no matter who you are. So what if they're eunuchs or whatever the fuck?
All
If
right,
they're
well, if you
religious,
can't escape sin, then what's the point of even being religious?
try not to sin.
But you can't. Why even try if you just can't escape it?
I mean, that's the point, for you to try to not sin as much as possible. Like, yeah, obviously you're gonna sin, but are you good with that? Do you accept that, or do you want to work against that? And naturally, with you not wanting to sin and actually doing better, you're gonna become a better human, and you're gonna start benefiting the people around you.
Is the Bible outdated in your opinion or no?
No,
Are you supposed to take the Bible literally or non-literally?
I don't think it's literally, but I think
So God's not real. We can agree on that.
I don't have any proof to say that.
Okay. So maybe then in your experience, it would just be fair to say it's like religion is a form of community, right? Bonding experiences and like just trying to understand the world a little better, maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah, I agree with that.
and why aren't you religious?
I just don't think it's appropriate in my life to be religious. Yeah, I think I can find
Why?
those things elsewhere.
How?
Just go outside, communicate with people, talk to people, form friendships, bonds, things like that. I
Yeah, but
don't,
it's
uh,
very.
I don't need to pray or anything like that, in my opinion. Yeah.
But you're not praying for to have friends. It's like
But what are you
your
praying
way
to?
of living.
Are you praying to?
Your way of living attracts people.
Yeah, I agree. I don't need religion to attract people to me.
I mean, true, but like that doesn't. You're not gonna become the best version of yourself.
Right, in your opinion, but it's okay. That's your opinion. You can have it.
You're the best human, like a friend.
I don't know. If I ask my friends, they'd probably say I'm like a pretty cool guy in real life.
Yeah, but
Should I
you're
like
pretty young.
should I like go to them and read the Bible and that'll make me better or what?
No,
Oh, okay. What about like
but
Scientology? Is that a good religion, bro?
mm, I don't think so. I haven't. I'm not very familiar with it.
Yeah, it's pretty goofy if you read about it. All right. Anyway, can you turn on your face cam?
Why?
I just want to see what you look like. Nothing crazy.
I don't have a face cam.
It's all good, bro. I think you're lying, but it's okay.
Why would I have a face cam?
We've probably got a mobile device.
Yeah, I'm not on my mobile device.
It's fine. It's fine.
So, bro, why? Let me
Can we just clarify something? So you're saying people who aren't religious aren't as good as people who are? Is that what you're saying?
They're not as good human beings.
Okay, what about other religions? What about Muslims or Buddhists? Are they as good as people as Christians would be?
Uh, I'm not very familiar with what their religion is about. So I don't know, but probably. Most likely. All the bad things you see are just misinterpretations.
I think the phrase is religious extremists, right?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, you're extremist about science and astrophysics.
Well, how am I how am I an extremist if it's proof, if it's factual, if it's backed up by rigorous
It's the
studies?
theory, bro.
Right, and theories are our best guesses,
Yeah.
and theories can turn to facts.
I don't know what the bad thing about being an extremist is.
Um, in terms of what religious context, like I said, it's
Sure.
kidding millions of people. I'm sure there's been people that, like scientifically that are extreme, that kill people, but not in the same category. What are we even talking about, bro? Like, can we talk about something interesting? Like
What's interesting to you, bro?
the fact that you think you're gonna hit Challenger in League. I think you're not going to.
Why?
I think you're just
What
a
have you
yapper,
seen
bro.
so far that will make you
Dude,
conclude
I
that?
I don't think you know what the fuck's going on, bro.
Wow.
I don't know.
What did
I feel like you're making me a little bit crazy.
wow.
Like you're kind of just triggering me. 'Cause I don't think you know what you believe in, bro. I really don't.
Yeah, I do.
I really don't, bro.
What makes you say that? You can't just be saying shit.
Yeah, I don't know. You're just like flip-flopping a lot, like on religion. The
Am I contradicting myself? Am I being a hypocrite?
yeah, I think so.
What did I say was
I
hypocritical?
think you're being hypocritical. Oh, I'm Chinese. I have to look up the definition of hypocrite again. I'm sorry. My
You
English not
forgot what
great.
that means?
Yeah, my English isn't. Sorry.
But at least you got your accent right. We've been studying that.
Thank you. Yeah, I don't understand what this means. Sorry, bro. I'm a bit slow.
Hypocritical means like you shouldn't like. Let's say you keep telling me to not play League, and that League is a bad game, and that I shouldn't waste my time playing it, and then you queue up 20 games a day.
Oh, I
You're a
see. I
hypocrite.
see. Can I ask you something, bro?
Yeah.
Do you believe in science more than religion?
They're different things, bro. It's pretty much this, like,
Right, but if you
no,
ask
I
most
believe.
religious people, right, they say that God is the creator, etc. But if you point towards science, right, they would say, we don't know, we know certain things. There's still a lot of unknown, right? So would you say you follow science in that regard or religion or what?
I don't think it has to be like that. Like,
Well, just that example, okay? Which one would you choose? Just in that example.
um, like who's more right?
Just like in regards of how you view the world, would you follow the religious side of our Lord and Savior, or would you follow the scientific side of, we don't know, but we have ideas, evolution, etc.
I would lean more towards the God side.
Okay, so you're a hypocrite because we already said, and you agreed God doesn't exist, so you're a hypocrite.
I
I'm
didn't say
sorry, brother. You definitely said that.
that. You asked me if you were like God isn't real, right? And I was like, I've never seen anything like I don't have proof to say that. So I said,
I think the exact words were God doesn't exist, and you said you agree. So, cheers.
okay, maybe you misheard me. I'm saying he does exist.
Think God exists now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I always said that. I always said that.
I don't think you said that, but
Okay, then why would I say it right now? To win the argument?
what do you think about like evolution? Do you believe in that or no?
I believe in it somewhat.
To what extent
You
though?
know, like
What?
it's not that fleshed out.
What, like evolution?
Yeah.
In what
Like it
ways?
makes sense. It's a good idea, but there's not enough proof to make it fact.
Proof to make it fact.
Like we base
Well, I think it's
evolution on like finding fossils.
right.
Depends on how much we find.
You can also look at evolution like in modern day, right? You can see evolution in real time.
Oh, like so what kind of evolution are you talking about?
You can like see genetic mutations in certain species, you know, and I'm trying to think of a specific example.
Like what from like
Like the fishes, bro, the fishes. The
what
fishes,
they're
bro.
changing genetically?
No, yeah. They change genetically. I'm trying to think of the example. Hold on, I'm trying to think. You can find you can just Google modern day evolution and you can see examples. I have to pee, bro. Can I pee in your mouth? I'm sorry, that was not called for. I'm gonna go to the bathroom, okay?
Do these jokes land on your friends, bro?
No, I was literally like, I have a pee fetish, so I was just thinking like, I don't know if you're into
Yeah.
that. I don't know if it's holy or not, but my fault, brother. I'm sorry. Sometimes I pee in like jars to save time while I'm playing League. That's facts. Yeah.
That's why you're
Oh,
hard stuff master.
yeah. Modern day evolution, right? In Africa, people are black, right?
Mhm.
And as you move off of the equator, the skin color lightens, right? And do you know why that happens?
'Cause you don't need that much pigment.
Yeah, there you go. That's an example of evolution, right?
Yeah, but that's like,
You don't need fossils to determine that.
right?
I think evolution's probably pretty likely scenario for our existence here. Yeah.
But I don't know, bro. Like you think like a million years ago you were a primate? Like not a primate, but like you are a primate right now.
I
Like
think evolution
you were
took
like a hairy monkey.
think like the first humans were around like 700,000 years ago. Um, and then there was like a bottleneck of like 10,000 people from like a volcano erupting, and so we're all kind of related to those 10,000 breed people that were able to breed, and then but yeah, before that I think we definitely evolved from Neanderthals, monkeys, things like that. Yeah, but yeah, I think evolution just takes longer than just saying we came from monkeys.
I mean, I don't know, bro. Um,
But
it is a
like
little sus.
it's either like we follow our best theories, scientific theories of things like evolution, or we just say we poofed from God. Like, I don't know, man.
But dude,
What am I
religion.
more likely to believe? Am I supposed to believe God gave us light? Like, I think the sun gives us light, brother.
Okay, you could just say he made this whole world to be the way it is.
World or universe?
Universe,
I don't think we
and
have any proof for that, though.
you're just discovering it.
Sure.
I mean, bro, look at this. Let's say
Well, what is the
you want to
purpose
do a
of
true
God
test
creating a black hole, bro? Okay, let's hear it. Yeah, true test of what?
of like the point of God, right? Is to like choose whether you're gonna go to heaven or hell, right? Like that's the whole point.
Uh, I wouldn't say that's the whole point because according to you, it's fucking about not sinning or some shit.
Yeah, not sinning to
Living your
not go in
best
hell.
life. I think wait, what'd you say again? What was your question?
Like the thing that motivates everyone is that heaven and hell
Yeah,
scenario.
I think the motivation probably stems from a desire to understand death, and it probably eases their mind to think that they go to heaven or hell. It's probably like a coping mechanism, and it's easy to cope when there's millions of followers. That's my interpretation, yeah. Go on.
I mean, true, but you still don't want to go to hell.
Me?
No, like the people that follow the religion, they
Bro,
still don't
I
want to go to
think
hell.
I think that's just like a byproduct of religion itself. I don't think it's like an actual thing.
What do you mean, bro? Like,
I think like the concept of heaven and hell, right, is like you said, a community, right, to base your life, right, to live a good life, and then be okay with the fact you're dying because you're gonna go to heaven.
but it's not guaranteed that you're gonna go to heaven. If you've been sinning your whole life, you're not gonna go to heaven.
I think if you went into like a confession booth and asked the pastor that, I think they'd tell you you go to heaven.
No one knows how you're gonna get judged, bro.
So I even God, bro.
Like you could, if you've been sinning your whole life, and then 1 year before your death, you decide to change your ways. Maybe I don't know how it works. I don't know how you get judged, but
Why don't we
people
remember
don't.
like before we were born though? You think like the universe is like 14 billion years old or no?
I don't know how old it is.
I think the observable universe is estimated to be about 14 billion years old.
Yeah, maybe 20 years from now they'll say something else. I'm not doing it. I don't fucking know.
No, I don't, I think it's like pretty set in stone, but I think you can, look back, speed of light. Yeah, see the Big Bang.
What are you
Boom.
trying to say?
I'm just saying, bro, that why don't we remember before we were born? Were we in heaven or hell then, or what was going on then?
Let's say that's what my point was. Let's say we knew for a fact that God existed, right? Like we saw him.
Yeah,
Like there's Jesus. Like we know everything. Everything in the Bible is true. We know everything. Tell me, why would anyone sin?
right.
Why would any? Why would anyone, when they know it's real, there have to be like some
I
kind of dumbass
I
to want to
think
go to hell.
I think if you plop Jesus down in front of everybody, like if there's bleachers big enough to hold the entire population and you put Jesus in front of us, I think some people's mind would break and they would kill themselves. Boom, they're going to hell.
I don't know why that would happen. Okay, but let's say like like God, I don't know. No one did that. Like we just accepted it. Maybe like it happened 300 years ago. There's like footages,
All right. Well, we know
whatever the
we know
fuck.
God's real, all right? But there's mental illness, okay? There's schizophrenic people, bipolar people, manic people, depressed people. Like there's a million ways to sin, even if you know he's real.
Yeah, but it won't be consciously. You won't decide to sin,
What do you
and
mean
you
it
know
wouldn't
for
be
a fact you're gonna
consciously?
end up in hell. Like right now, people
I think a
sin.
schizophrenic person suffering from voices in their head,
Yeah, they're not gonna
telling them to do
deep
bad
down. They're gonna
things,
be like,
could definitely
bro.
sin.
I'm not talking about literally.
What are we talking about,
They're
man?
probably not gonna be judged by God the same way you're gonna be judged.
What is
I'm
even the
saying
point
like
of this,
you.
bro? What is this thought
Maybe,
experiment, bro? What are we accomplishing here?
no, because you seem so confident that it's all a little joke.
Not confident, bro. I'm just giving you my opinion. If God plopped down right in front of me, my opinion would change.
Yeah, but if he did, then no one would sin. And then it's not a true test. That's my point. The fact that we don't know if God is real is going to set the real ones from the fake ones. Isn't
So,
that the perfect
so
system?
you choosing to believe in something that you cannot prove means that's goofy, bro. But I guess that's religion in a nutshell, man. What you just said. Amen. Hey, I hope he's real, bro, and you go to heaven, man. Honestly.
Thanks, man. I don't see any way how religion can hinder you
Dude, I'm gonna
or set
find
you
you.
back.
I'm gonna find you, and like when you die, I'm gonna die too, and then I'm gonna fucking like see you floating up in the air, and I'm gonna grapple hook your ass and bring you down to hell, bro. And we're gonna be chopping blocks together. You know what I'm saying? Like it's talking about this whatever this garbage shit we're talking about is.
You think this is garbage, but
I think you don't know what the
talking
fuck you're
about black
talking
holes
about,
is not
bro.
garbage.
I think you talking about something that you can't prove and choosing to follow that is fucking garbage. Black
The
holes are
same thing.
proven. We literally have pictures of black holes.
Okay. To someone,
So
it's
yes,
stupid as
black
fuck.
holes are interesting to me.
Yeah, to you.
Yes. You don't think it's interesting, bro? An infinitely dense point that literally bends space itself. And through Einstein's equations, right? The singularity is literally the end of time. It's a crazy thing.
Yeah. Hope you will advance society, bro.
Dude, you know what I think the
We're,
next step of human evolution is?
mm,
I think AI is the next step. I think we're gonna merge, bro. I think AI
we're not gonna merge.
I think AI and technology is the next step forward.
Could be, yeah, good chance. But do you think that's a good thing,
Yeah.
bro?
I think technology is awesome.
Beep. Wrong answer,
I bet you,
bro.
I bet you right now, I bet you couldn't even go 2 weeks without technology in some capacity.
Bet, bro. You would fucking collapse. You'll realize that holy shit, I actually have no personality. I'm actually just the internet
Sure.
and my college. That's literally all I am. If I I can't even approach a fucking crackhead on the gas station.
Dude, I'm good in my hood, bro.
I mean, yeah, bro. Right now,
I make him
I
do
mean,
I
you
make him
probably
do push-ups before I give him money, just so I know, they're staying fit out there.
okay, bro.
Just saying.
Okay, one last thought.
Okay, give me your thought, bro.
Think about, bro. Let's say you were, I don't know, you wanted to take control of the world, right?
Right,
You wanted to become the most powerful human ever. Not
right.
human. Let's say like you and a group of people, like maybe a family or whatever, group of friends. You want the most power. You want to like, and how do you get power? By controlling people, right?
Yep,
So they can do shit for you.
sure.
What is the best strategy to have them under your control? Yeah, just that.
I don't know, you
How
pull
would
like
you?
a Genghis Khan, be charismatic, things like that. Have no
No.
empathy, things like that, yeah.
You think you're gonna convince the whole world with shit like that?
Well, who's ever
You think?
convinced the whole world?
Well, you don't know. And yeah, would you want people to know that you've done that?
I think
Or would
Genghis
you?
I think Genghis Khan killed billions or millions of people. I think he was a pimp.
Yeah, most likely.
I think Hitler did a pretty
Uh,
good job at controlling a large group of people. Genghis Khan did. The Soviet Union did. Yeah.
But do you think? Yeah, they tried, but they failed, right?
Uh, yeah, they failed. I don't know. All things come to an end, so they definitely did it.
Well, would you, if you were the most powerful group of people, would you really want it to end? No.
Oh, that's life,
You're
brother.
gonna
It all
do
ends.
no. You're gonna make sure you're gonna do everything in your power to maintain that forever.
What are you gonna fucking give me a bionic heart or some shit? Like, what's going on here?
No, bro, you're gonna have kids and they're
Sure,
gonna take your spot.
sure. Yeah, that's
Or
what's
yeah, you can
happening
work
now.
on technology, how to live longest. Maybe you've already discovered technology to live.
What the fuck are you asking me, bro? Like, what's going on here?
So, if you were that guy, that person,
Right.
your ideal person, like like the world, the people you want them to be, are probably people like you, bro.
Wait, I wasn't listening. Sorry. Say that one more time. I'm sorry. I got sidetracked. I was trying to report you in the lead client, but I couldn't. I'm not joking. I wasn't listening. Sorry.
Why are you reporting me?
Well, I was trying to, but it won't let me, so I didn't. But what were you saying?
Why are you reporting me
Well,
for what?
I was just gonna report you, but I can't, so I won't. But go on. What was the
But
thing you
why?
said? What was the thing you said? I'm serious.
Why are you reporting me though?
No,
Tell
no,
me
no.
that.
I want to hear what you were saying. I'm sorry.
If you wanted to be the guy, right, to control all these people, to have the most power, you want your people to be a certain way, right? So you don't lose your power.
Yeah.
Like you can't have free thinkers and guys who are smart and can challenge you for your spot, right? You can't let that happen. So what's your ideal human? People like you. Now you're like, what does that mean? The fuck? How am I the ideal like person? Like I'm smart. I study. Well, no, bro. It's like you fall into every new thing that's been proposed ever. New electric cars, you adopt that shit immediately.
Dude, if
ChatGPT,
I was
you're
like
like, yeah,
right in front of your face, I would pee on you. I'm not joking. I would literally just pee on you.
exactly,
Yeah,
exactly.
I would
You're
literally,
like,
dude. I wouldn't even
you're
beat
not
you
even
up, bro. I
giving it
would
a chance.
literally just pee on you. Like, that's how I
But you're
feel
not even
about
giving it a
your
chance.
opinion on the world. It's just like my pee when it goes in the toilet bowl and then it foams up a little bit. You
Exactly.
look
You're
like
so
my
far gone. You're
foamy,
so far
bro.
gone.
You look like my foamy, dehydrated piss in the morning. Like whatever you say, it smells like piss. It looks like piss. So you might as well just be fucking piss, bro.
Scary,
Like,
bro.
what are you
It's scary.
saying? It's not scary, bro. You're like a fucking
It's
floating
scary.
turd in my toilet bowl, bro. Like, what are you
It's
saying?
scary, bro.
What this whole
I don't
entire
blame you.
time, bro? The things you say and the things that you're fucking peeing out of your mouth, like, dude, just
Bro, how are
put your
you
fucking
saying you're
dude,
smart studying
go to your
cybersecurity?
bathroom and put the microphone in your mouth directly above the toilet bowl. That way, when you talk, you can flush this fucking shit down the drain, man. I'm so serious right now. You need help. You need something more than Jesus, brother. And you need my coaching on League of Legends for $50 USD an hour. Thoughts?
I mean, pretty expected response, bro. Not surprised at all.
Dude, everything you've been saying, dude, I don't even think you know what the fuck you're talking about, bro. I seriously don't.
Okay.
I mean that in the nicest way possible, bro. It's like
All right.
I
Ignore
think no
everything
no
I
no
said.
listen. I think you have the ideas of what you believe in, but you have no more understanding of any depth but beyond just the idea. You know what I'm saying? Like when I cook something in the microwave, I understand what's happening in the microwave, right? I don't think you know what the fuck's going on in the microwave. In the microwave, you know what I'm saying, is your head. I don't think you know what's going on up there, brother.
That makes no sense what you said, but
I think you're retarded,
yes.
man. I seriously do. Respectfully, God bless you.
So you do believe in God?
Nope.
Then why would you say God bless me?
It's a very common saying in America.
You trying to fit in?
Yep.
Why?
Dude, I have to pee so bad. Like I think you're fucking stupid, bro. I'm not joking, dude. I seriously like
I mean, I think you're stupid
no,
too,
no, it's
but
it's
I'm
fine,
not.
bro. It's fine. But I genuinely think that you don't know what you're
I
saying.
genuinely think you're so brainwashed. It's so funny, but I'm not saying it to your face
You just
because what
said
is
it.
that gonna accomplish? I mean, I've told you, but
Dude, if
like
you said it
obviously
to
you're
my
gonna not
face, I would pee on you.
exactly. So it's not accomplishing
Yeah,
shit.
you wouldn't say it to my face because I'd have a dehydrated foamy piss and I'd pee on you. Like that's what I'd do.
My way of saying was like actually having a conversation. I already knew from the start you were brainwashed as fuck, but I was like, let's give it a chance. Maybe this guy will actually try to understand a little bit, even if he might not agree, and tell me why he doesn't agree. But no,
I think I've told you plenty of times.
no, bro. All you
What
said
do you
is
what do you want me to tell you that I don't agree on? I'll give you the explanation, all right?
it's your answers, bro.
Okay, about what?
About what I was saying earlier.
Dude, nobody gives a fuck about if God showed up and would anyone sin? If you were the most power, how would you control every dude? Who gives a fuck, man? Who cares? Go donate 10% to the church and pray, man. Like I don't give a fuck. I swear I don't. You're not hitting challenger. You're low elo. You're 100 LP. Like fuck off, man. You lost the last 4. Like it's okay, bro. You know what I'm saying? You're low elo and dumb. You're low elo and dumb, and I'd pee on you with foamy pee. It's fine. Hello?
I mean, I'm top 1% in League of Legends, so I don't know how I'm low elo, and you're the one that's insulting me every 2 minutes and saying cringy
Yeah,
shit.
I just can't
So
take it anymore, bro. I swear I can't.
you've never been able to take it from the start, bro.
Dude, you
That's what
try
I'm
to
saying.
tell me that
You're not that
religious
caliber.
crusaders.
You don't have that.
You just try to tell me dude. You try to tell me that religious crusaders weren't religious when they killed millions of people. Like seriously, man. Come on. Come on.
Not that they were not religious. It
You
just
literally
didn't.
said they weren't religious, bro. You said they were not doing it in the name of religion, which is just false, man. You're just stupid and you just want to disagree, and that's okay, but that's why I'd pee on you. That's why I would pee on you. That right there. Where do you live?
Why would I tell you?
Because I want to pee on you.
You wouldn't never even get the chance, bro.
I've got a hefty stream, brother. I think 10 feet away, I'd pee on you. Hello?
I don't know even what to say anymore, bro.
I don't think you said anything
I'm
of
just
value this whole entire time. I think you don't know what to say because you just have no understanding of
no. I just
any of your worldly basis. You just have absolutely no understanding or any depth of, bro. It's just you're cooked, brother. You're fucking cooked. You're cooked, dude. You're burnt. You're fucking burnt, bro. You're burnt the fuck out. I really mean that, man. I don't think there'll ever be a point in your life where you're not burnt out. I think you'll just live your
what does
life,
that mean?
dude. I think you'll just live your life completely oblivious to what you think you believe in. I think that's what's gonna happen here, and that's why I'd pee on you.
What do you mean oblivious to what I believe in?
You'll never search for any deeper understanding of what you think you believe in. You'll just take it at surface value. That's what I think.
Bro?
That's what I think,
Literally
bro.
everything I've said, I can go deep in it.
I don't think so, bro.
Like,
You haven't gone deep at all. You think
what?
you've gone deep, but when I present you facts, you just disregard them.
Bro, what have I disregarded?
Yeah, the religious extremists, right? That kill in the name of religion. You heavily disagreed, said they were not religious. Boom, that's one thing right there, right? You said God wasn't real. We both agreed on that, and then I asked you, and then you said God's real, so I called you a hypocrite. Boom, found said you're a hypocrite. Ooh, what do you want from me,
So
bro?
see, all that
What
is
do you want from me,
misunderstanding.
man? It's not. What do you want?
That's all misunderstanding. That's not what I said. That's not what I believe in.
You don't know what you
It's
believe
all
in.
false.
I agree on that, motherfucker. I agree on that, motherfucker.
Bro, you're so cringe. Can't believe you're a senior in college, bro. Entering society. A bot. Actual bot. I mean, like I said, bro, perfect product. Came out of the machine shiny and perfect.
Dude, I think that you don't think, and that's not an issue because it's your life. But I think there's really interesting concepts out there that you'll just never delve deep into because you're retarded.
Bro, you don't know shit what I've gone deep about.
What have you gone deep about, bro?
I've gone deep about nutrition, physical activity,
All right, what's the difference between a
cars.
simple carbohydrate and a complex carbohydrate?
Simple carbohydrate metabolizes faster.
Is that true? I don't know. You gotta Google it. Gotta Google that. I don't know. I don't fucking know.
Then why would you ask
I'm
me something you don't know?
I'm gonna Google it because I
You're
don't
a dumbass.
motherfucking know.
Then why would you ask me something you don't know?
You're the one that claimed to delve deep, so I'm just fact checking this here. Difference between simple and complex carbohydrate. Simple carbs like sugars quickly absorb and digest it, providing rapid short. Complex carbs, including starches and fiber, take longer to digest, reach glucose in the bloodstream gradually, offering sustained energy, promoting satiety. Boom. You were
I
right,
don't know
bro.
what that was.
At a
A
very
dumb
surface level,
question.
you were right.
No, that's a very dumb, unnecessarily deep question.
Okay, do you know what L-citrulline is?
No.
Okay, are you familiar with like any amino acid branches in your body or?
Not super.
Okay. So like how deep does your nutritional knowledge go, bro? I honestly don't even give a fuck. Don't even answer that, bro. I swear I could care less.
I mean, bro, you're so like textbook focused. Like you go so deep into the shit. You forget why you're even there. Like, what is the
Mm,
point? What is the whole point?
of life?
To know about no, like let's say you wanted to know about the amino acids.
Dude, Woody Fruity thinks you're retarded. That's all I'm saying. You gotta report that
Why
guy's
why would the
report that guy. He's a Gragas player. Report him.
fuck are you saying, bro?
I'm sorry.
You're very what's it called? Education driven. Like
I'm not educationally driven, bro. Do you think I sound
you are.
smart?
No. You sound very chat GPT. I'll tell you that. You sound very chronically online.
Think so?
Any smart you know what you are, bro?
What?
Have you seen Breaking Bad?
Yeah, it's a great show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not Walter White. You're Jesse. And I'm not saying like as a person. I'm talking about like just to make the let's say
I think you're that
the
little.
meth,
I think
right?
I think you're like the disabled old guy who rings the bell. You know what I'm saying? That's who you are.
Yeah, that was a well respected fucking god, bro. He had a whole fucking empire.
Yeah, I think you're just like
An
I
actual
think you're
fucking
just like
beast.
you're just wheelchairing around town, bro, just preaching the holy word of the God.
Doesn't matter, bro. I was on top of the world.
You're on top of the world, but I'm just saying, if I saw you in real life in that wheelchair, I'd pee on you.
Okay, but before you got to do that, you'd be captured, obviously. Put in a room.
Dude, can I tell you something? Like, can I be honest with you?
Mm-hmm.
I
How many
think
chances I'm giving you, bro?
I think you need
Don't be
like
dumb.
I think you need
Like, I'm so generous.
I think you need like 500 more hours of studying what you believe in to truly understand why you believe in it. And then, you know, maybe you change your view, maybe you don't. It doesn't really matter at that
Do
point,
you
but
think all
at least
religious
you'll at
people
least you'll
are
be
just
good.
unknowledgeable?
Yeah, I never said
That's what
that,
you're saying.
so
I mean, you're saying if I actually dove deep and studied,
well,
I'll change my views.
I just said the worldview, and I literally said I made it very explicitly clear in that sentence if you listen that maybe you do, maybe you don't. It doesn't really matter at that point. At least you're knowledgeable. And I never even specified religion, but you know, all power to you, brother. Do whatever you want to do. Just study, study your truths a little more, and God bless. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, what truth? You're the one now talking broadly and
Whatever you believe in, bro. Just study a little harder. You know your life views and
to
how you
make
view the
sure.
world. You know, you just
Yeah,
go a little more deeper. You know, understanding. Boom, bam, bing. You know what I'm
I do
saying?
that, bro. Thanks. Thanks, I do that
Yeah, just
already.
maybe a little deeper, and it'd be better, I think.
Even more deeper.
Yeah, yeah, even more deeper.
I mean, yeah, over time that will happen naturally, but there's only so much time.
That's not true. People don't, you don't have to do it. So
Yeah, but I'll probably do it because I got so far.
do you want to make a podcast with me where I just like make fun of you for 2 hours, 3 hours, and if it gets rich and successful, I'll kick you off and take all the profit? Like, does that sound good or what?
Like that was such a waste of air, bro.
I'm just saying, like, I'm looking into the future here, brother. I'm trying to make money. Like, what's up?
Like that was such a waste of air. Like why are you,
Where
bro?
does
You're a
air,
senior in college, bro.
what's a
You're a
waste of
senior in
air
college.
though? Trees produce plenty of air, and by air, oxygen. Like, it'd be fine, bro. Like,
See,
you'll have
and you're not
more.
education period.
Dude, you'll have more you'll have more oxygen, bro. Like I didn't just steal it from you. My bad, bro. Like fuck.
Oh, bro, you're the. Oh my God, is this what you say in real life, bro? Like when someone makes a joke, you'll be like, actually, is that what you do?
I don't know, it didn't sound like a joke. Sounded pretty
Please tell me no.
mean spirited, bro. Can I see what you look like?
Yeah, yeah.
If you see what you look like, I'll send you what I look like. We make a promise. We do not speak negatively about each other's appearances, okay?
I was in.
I'm just saying, I just wanted to,
No, just tell me what the point is.
the point of what?
To me, it doesn't fucking matter.
Well, I just wanted to see who I've been talking to this whole time, and I'm sure maybe you're a little bit curious. If not, oh well, but I'm a bit curious,
I'm not. What you look like has no fucking difference. Except,
That's fine, but can I just maybe see? Like, we'll show each other, and it's not a problem. Like, it's no big deal.
nah, bro. If you actually talked to me
Dude, we've been talking for like
and you
3 hours,
impressed me,
bro.
I would have been like, yeah, bro. I'll fucking
I
turn on
don't
my
think there's
camera.
any possibility I could ever have come into this conversation and impress you unless I said I believe in God, bro. I swear to God, I don't think there's any other way.
No, that's not true.
Can you just show me what you look like?
No.
I have like a
You
picture
don't deserve
painted
to
in
know.
my head. You want to see the picture I have of you painted in my head?
Yeah. And I'll show you the picture have painted of you in my head.
Okay. I just posted it in the Discord. I'm posting it right now. Do you like that one?
You should have done the crosses the other way. Otherwise, it's pretty good.
Thank you. That's an airplane going into your mouth.
Why an airplane?
Just what it is. I just drew an airplane.
Damn, bro. It's alright. I just don't know how I can help you.
Why do you think I need help?
You look very.
We don't know what I look like.
You seem like very lost.
Yeah, I think majority of people are probably lost, so it's okay. We're all trying to figure
Yeah,
things out.
but you're so far away from the target.
What's the target? Believing in
It's
God
scary.
or what?
No, just being a good fucking human being, bro.
We have absolutely no idea if I'm a good human being or not.
So far, what you've told me, it indicates that you're not.
What? That I study?
No, you've told me that you're selfish.
I think most people are probably
You,
inadvertently selfish, bro.
yeah, but that's not the goal.
Okay, so I'm like most people, okay, who did it.
Most people. I mean, yeah, I'm definitely not like most people. You're definitely in the
Well,
rare type.
I'm in the rarest. That's a good, bro.
I mean, among young people, it's probably true you're in the majority, which is kind of sad, but
Do you have a child?
no.
Do not procreate, brother. Do not, I repeat.
Oh, bro,
Brother,
I will
do
make a
not procreate, brother. Brother, do not procreate.
I will have 10
Brother, do
children, bro.
not procreate. Do not procreate.
As
I
much as
repeat,
possible.
do beep, beep, beep. That's the sound of no procreation.
I will take over the world with my children, bro. Well, you will
You'll take
fucking be
over
stuck.
you'll take over a fucking trailer in Section 8 with your 10 kids, bro.
Yeah, bro, and you'll live in a fucking uh
Yeah, say it. I live in a
one
mansion.
bed.
I live in a mansion. You already know, man. Come on, stop it. Please.
Nope, you're
Please.
gonna
I
live
got
in a
120
condo.
acres in Osseo, Wisconsin. I'm gonna go on one of the 3 cabins on that land and I'm just gonna live my life, man. Studying astrophysics, you know what I'm saying? Shooting up the messages to the stars, the cosmos. Amen, brother.
It's not what's gonna happen.
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen, unfortunately. No, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I think you probably share a lot of this, common view of Americans, um, which is
Me?
unfortunate, but yeah.
No, you do, bro.
Um,
You're literally, that's what I said. You're the product. Like, you're like every other college student there is right now in the country.
that's cool.
Like, you're textbook college student. Like if there was a definition of like what the college student looks like, it would be described as you. Drives a Tesla, is not religious, knows fuck all about politics, believes that science rules all, believes technology
Never said
is a
science rules
good
all. I
thing.
don't believe in that.
All right. Still prioritizes a lot of science, is on the internet a lot, trusts and bases decisions and life decisions and everything on statistics. Bring statistics into anything.
I think
It's
statistics is
just
a
straight
good
up
way to
ChatGPT, bro.
have an understanding.
True. But also, it would be nice to hear a fucking experience from once or in a while. You've never told me what you
Well,
experienced at all
statistics
in this
can be
whole
a form of
conversation.
experience because you could ask
Seeing
a
them.
you could ask a question to a million people about experiences and have the statistic of, who said what. So
No, but your own experience, bro. You've never said like your opinion about something because of your experience ever.
okay, what do you want? What do you want to know?
Everything you said
What do you
is
want to
based
know?
upon statistics.
What do you want to know? I'll tell you.
Based on your experience.
Yeah.
Um, who seems um let me see.
Dude, I have to pee, bro.
Oh, bro, just real quick.
Spit it out.
Do you think your college professors are happy?
I have no idea.
You couldn't tell?
No, they teach the class and then they leave, so I'm not too sure.
Alright. Then tell me, um do your friends or the people you interact with the most, are they similar to you? Or are they very different?
Yeah, they're probably a little bit similar, right? That's why we're friends. We share a lot of traits. That's how friendships are formed, right?
Sometimes, not always.
Most of the time, I'd
And
say.
so you would say in your experience,
I would say, in my
uh,
experience, brother, these are very thought-provoking questions.
okay,
Thank you. Thank you for spending this time with me. Thank you for opening my eyes to why I'm going to hell. And just thank you for being you, man. A place where I can pee. Amen.
alright, bro,
Keep me added
no
on League
problem.
so I can see you go to Diamond 1. I think you're retarded. Peace out. God help me. God help me. God help me. Oh, baby Lord, if you're real, Lord, if you are real, I pray to you to smite down the naysayers and non-believers and keep this world purified. Amen. Amen. Fuck, man. Dude, that guy was. I don't think I'm smart, bro, but I think that guy made me smart. I think compared to that guy, I might be a genius. Oh, I swear to God, he gave me a headache. Dude, how long did I talk to that guy? Please, I need to. We can. Dude, I talked to that guy. I talked to that fucking tard for 3 hours. 3 hours. Oh my God. Fuck me. He's still in the chat. Yo, can you leave the channel, dumbass?
Why?
You need to leave. It's strange for you to be here alone.
Why?
Alright, you stay in this chat room and listen, I'm gonna come back in 12 hours and I need at least 4 bullet points on a deeper, on a subject that you dove deeper into during those 12 hours, okay? So whenever you're about to click Q for League, I want you to instead study.
What are you gonna do, bro, right now?
I'm gonna take a urination, I'm gonna pet my
Hmm.
cat, and we're gonna fall asleep together.
And what do you have tomorrow?
What's tomorrow, man? It's the
You know
weekend.
what day it is?
So I'm gonna watch the UFC fight, right? The Gilbert Burns, I'm pretty sure is fighting. I'm gonna watch that UFC card, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go on a walk. I'm gonna take some Klonopin, and I'm gonna pet my cat some more. Okay?
You don't gotta study
No, I take Saturdays off
completely?
completely.
So you're just fucking around tomorrow, not doing shit.
Yeah, I might go hang out with my friends, go walk the park, shoot some hoops. I don't know, bro. But what I do
And
know,
what about Sunday?
listen to me very carefully, bro.
Hmm.
You know Liam Neeson, that movie where he finds his daughter taken? You know that movie?
Yeah.
You're my daughter, bro, and I will find you and I will fucking pee on you, bro. Mark my words, I will pee on you.
Let's see it, bro. I'll wait with you
Show
for
me
you
what
with
you
open.
look like.
Oh.
Show me
Would
what you look like.
Let me go to ChatGPT, bro. Real quick. No, I'm kidding. Bro, what do you mean? What do you think I look like?
I think you sound of Mexican descent, but you're obviously American, so you probably have some traits that would strike. I'd say you probably, if I had to guess, right, you probably have a fade with hair to the side, and or you have bushy curly hair. You probably got a little bit of pubescence on your face, just a little bit though, not a full beard or stash. Uh, you're probably in your underwear and wearing a shirt right now with the fan on in the background. Thoughts?
No, all incorrect. I have my shorts on.
¿Tú hablas
I
español?
do have. I
¿Cómo
have
está, amigo?
nothing related to any Hispanic or Spanish descent. My hair is long, with like
You're not
with part,
Latino. You're not Latino or Mexican, anything like that.
nope,
What are you,
at all.
bro? Where'd your family come from?
Why? I'm just curious as why you said that or why you guessed that.
Because you sound Mexican.
You think I have a Mexican accent?
Yeah.
No one has said that before. So
Dude, honestly, you you probably you sound like Project Ash NA, and you probably look like him too. Take that for
Project
whatever
Dash
you
and
will.
who the fuck is that, bro? Your master tier friend?
No. Woody Fruity, I watch.
Joshua Waldo.
Yeah, Joshua Waldo. I watch Woody Fruity on Twitch. He's a nice streamer. That's a master tier friend.
That
We're actually
emerald
both
fucking hair,
challenger,
bro.
bro. We're actually both challenger, but that's fine anyway. Yo, I'm gonna hang up. I'm not coming back. Hopefully we never talk again, unless you want to start a podcast with me.
I mean, bro,
I make money
you're
moves.
the one sitting here in this call for 3 fucking hours.
Dude,
I'm thinking
I just
you're
had to
pretty.
talk, dude. I just wanted to like experience your level of
Nah, I bet
delusion.
you were
That's
not
just what I
looking for
wanted to
this shit.
experience.
You were not looking for this shit when you dropped that link. I bet you. What were you hoping to get out of the Discord link, bro? Why did you talk to me for this whole time?
I think I was hoping just to understand what it's like to just not know much at all, and I think I found that answer in the nicest way
What,
possible.
you wanted to know. First of all, yeah, why the fuck did you even add me in the first place, bro? What triggered you so much? That I all chat at you? That I called you trash? Yes, you got shit on and you started trolling the game.
Dude,
That pisses me off.
I've played thousands of games in high elo League of Legends. You could never tilt me. It's impossible.
I mean, I think you got pretty tilted. You started trolling the game.
I didn't troll the game.
Yeah, you did.
I didn't.
How, bro, you went mid, stole your mid laner's XP and farm. How do you think you not trolled the game? First of all, you trolled by picking Smolder.
Smolder's a great
Whatever.
pick.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
You got shit on and you decided to cry and leave bot lane.
Yeah,
That's not the optimal way to win the game.
What's the optimal way to sit under my turret and hopefully farm
Yeah.
or what?
Yeah.
I think that's why I just never climb. But it's okay. Can I leave the call now, bro? Like something's wrong with you. I don't want to talk to you
Just
anymore. You got like some disease in the
no,
brain.
hold on.
You got like a
Because this is
tapeworm
not
that's
fair,
eating
bro.
your brain. I don't know what's happening. Dude, I can VOD
This is
review and
not
show you
fair.
the exact reason I left bot lane, and it wasn't you. You want me to do that, buddy? You want me to share screen and show you the exact reason I left bot? Like, is that what you want?
Or you can just tell me
Yeah, I'd rather show you, right?
why.
Because it's easier to understand when you can literally watch it happen instead of just listen. You know, if you listen, it's like, okay, yeah, sure, whatever, bro. But if you watch it, then you'll see. It's
No, I
okay.
believe you. I don't think you're lying.
Okay. So I didn't troll the game.
Whatever's easier for you, bro.
Yeah, I didn't troll
I'm
the
just
game.
trying to make it easy for you.
I don't like you, man. Something's wrong with you. Something's wrong with you, man. I'm just trying to figure it out. Something's wrong with you, bro. I don't. God help you, man. Please. You know what I'm saying, brother?
I'm saying the same thing about you, bro.
Like I'm over here just playing League, getting high elo,
Same.
Challenger, and you're just 100
Same.
OP, going
And
back to
you're out here
Diamond.
dropping fucking links, Discord links, bro.
Yeah,
I'm chilling.
we had a nice conversation, and I just hopefully when I come back to you in 2 months, you'll have, you know, better answers. Can I ask you one thing,
No.
bro? Can I ask you one? It's like you're like crack. I'm addicted to hearing. I mean, I'm addicted to hearing what you have to say. I can't help it. You have to leave first,
Yeah.
bro. Babe, you have to leave
Wonder.
first. Baby, I'm serious. Like, I'm serious. I love you. You fucking pussy. Dude, I'm not Chinese, alright? I lied. I'm not from UC Berkeley. I lied. I lied about everything. I'm a liar, man.
I don't think so, bro.
You don't think so? What? Dude, I do not sound Chinese, you fucking noob.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive, but
What's pretty impressive? That I don't sound Chinese? I'm not Chinese, you fucking twat.
then what are you, bro?
American. Born
White
and
American?
raised. I'm a white American whose family left Norway 2 generations ago. Hey, it's me.
Why do you have a Chinese name?
You wouldn't understand, bro, because you haven't been high elo before. I'm just saying, it's okay.
No, I'm curious. I'm starting to like you more.
I don't really think I want to like you, so it's okay.
That don't matter.
I'd pee on you, bro.
Why?
Are you gay?
Why?
I'm
Why
gay.
do
Does that
you?
bother you? I'm literally gay. I like men, so cheers. I like femboys.
Mm,
Are you a
okay.
femboy?
No.
It's a shame.
You're kind of turning into me, bro. It's kind of funny.
You're
You're
gay? You like
doing
femboys?
no. Is this how you felt throughout our conversation, bro?
No,
Oh, I'm
listen,
pretty cool.
I genuinely think you have like no deeper understanding of the concepts you believe in based off the conversation we had, which I literally
Well, of
don't.
course, I'm not gonna go fucking deep as shit, and plus, you couldn't even follow me what I was saying anyway. Like you couldn't follow the basic shit. Why would I go deep?
I think that's not true, and
That's pretty true, bro.
I think that yeah, you just have no
Where's your
understanding.
actually not Chinese?
Yeah, I'm a white American whose family originated from Norway and left two
You have
generations
no
ago, like I
connection with
said.
Berkeley.
Nope, never been to Berkeley. I live in
Are you in
Illinois.
college though?
I already have a degree. Thank you very much.
Why the fuck did you make up this whole story?
I don't know, bro. You seem to have
It's pretty good.
preconceived notions of me.
I mean, you wouldn't think that's what you're trying to portray. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm sure the guy who came from China speaks this good of English and sounds like a white American, bro.
Bro, there are some dedicated students.
I'm Bobby Ma. Sorry.
And plus, you not knowing what hypocritical means is pretty believable as a Chinese dude.
No, I know what hypocritical
Ooh,
means, bro. I was just trying to
that was
think.
part of the.
I was just trying to think of something to catch you to call you a hypocrite, which I did achieve. So
Damn. Wow. You
Yep.
got me.
I got you, bro. I got you.
So you're. What was the point? Just for funsies?
Of what, talking to you?
No. Making up this Chinese story.
Yeah, just for funsies.
And your name is Chinese for funsies?
Yeah, just for funsies.
You're pissed off about the Chinese players too?
Nope, I could care less.
What's so fun about it then?
So fun about what?
Like having a Chinese username.
S- I didn't know
You want Chinese
I
people
didn't
to
know
hit you up?
usernames were fun, bro. It's just a username, bro. I could care less what it could literally be. I peed on my gin, and yeah, it makes no difference to me.
I mean, you chose it, so I don't know. To me, my name means a lot. Like this guy, this name will be talked about. Hey, just when I pop up on Twitter and Reddit, just say you were there. I was on a Discord call with him for like 2 hours. I'll confirm it, bro.
Dude, you know
And
what?
I
You know what? You know what you motivated me to do?
Hmm.
I swear to God, you motivated me to get out of Masters. Like I was like having fun down here, just playing whatever, like just walking it. Dude, I swear on my life, I will never venture down here again. I would rather play with the 12-hour-a-day freaks who will spam call me slurs than play with people who have in low Masters who think like you. It's terrible, man. It's terrible. Give me 1 week and I'm gone. I'm out of here. I'm too high up for you.
All right, let's see it. Let's see it.
I'm
Let's see it.
too
Let's
high,
see
I'm too high up for you. I'll never play with you again. You know,
Let's
hey,
let's
good job on hitting Masters, man. Seriously, good job. You know,
thank you,
it's
thank you.
easy. You know, like you said, I'm sure you'll fly to Challenger. Good luck, brother. Good luck. Okay,
I
good
will.
luck. Please, I never want to see your face again. I just want to
But
pee
what
on
if you
you.
do? What if you do? Let's say that.
Dude, I promise you, if I ever play against you again, you will not win.
Okay, but no, but let's say the final thing. If I do get Challenger,
You're not
what
going to get
then?
Challenger.
Because you just told me that like if I get Diamond, you're gonna talk shit, right?
I would say there's a 90% chance you go to Masters and a 1% chance you get Challenger.
Okay, but let's say I do get Challenger. What happens then?
You just wouldn't hit
You gotta do
Challenger.
something. You gotta do something.
Yeah, you
It
just won't
can't
hit
be just a
Challenger.
lose-lose situation for me.
In fact, I'd say there's a 0% chance you get Challenger, especially
Okay,
this
but
far
what if
into
I
the
do?
season, because the LP game it's just gonna keep going higher and higher. Soon it'll be like 1,000 LP, 1,100 LP to hit Challenger, and you'll just never hit that. So I'm not really worried. If you were to
And how
grind for
do other people
Challenger,
hit?
it'd probably take you 2 years. I'd say 2 years from now, maybe.
What the fuck are you saying, bro?
Yeah, I'm just being realistic
Literally,
because I've been high elo, right? I've been high elo for years in this game, and not just Masters, like right, like GM playing against best,
oh,
Challenger, etc. You know, you're fresh into this, right? You're like a baby that's getting spanked. Almost spank that ass. You know what I'm saying? Like you just need to listen, right? I'm the elder in this situation. Okay, brother. Cheers.
all right. And what MMR is what matters is what you're saying.
No, I'm just telling you. I'm just giving you like a realistic time frame on if you were to hit Challenger, it probably
Yeah,
won't be for 2 years, and you're probably just gonna go back to Diamond again and flip flop between Diamond and Masters for the rest of the season.
because I'm just not good enough.
Maybe that, and also you just one trick Jin, and you're terrible at every other champ. So I don't think Jin's the best to climb on. Gets countered pretty easily. So
So how do you reach Challenger? With your Twitch?
uh, no, I played Smolder, Aurora, and Kai'Sa.
Aurora bot lane?
Yeah, I played Aurora bot lane.
Who did you say? Twitch, Aurora, and Kai'Sa?
No, Kai'Sa, Smolder, Aurora.
Oh, Smolder.
Yeah.
So you're saying I need more champs. Bro, so you're telling me that Smolder was Challenger level? He couldn't get countered?
I
You
wasn't.
told me
I'm
that
telling you, I'm
if you
not
were in a
trying.
Challenger lobby, if you had a Challenger support, Seraphine, right? Same matchup, same everything. It's just your support is a Challenger player. You think you win that game?
Win or not, I don't know, but I wouldn't have just left lane if she was Challenger, 'cause she would have known what to do.
Okay, but you weren't gonna get shit on the whole game by me?
No.
You think you would have done better?
Yeah, if I want to get out of low masters, I just probably don't play Smolder because the supports are bad. I'd probably just play Kai'Sa, Aurora. And then once the supports are a little bit more competent and have a better understanding of the game, I could probably pull out the Smolder. Yeah, that's exactly what I'd do.
Should have locked in the Kai'Sa, bro. Would have been exciting.
I mean, not really. Probably just would have lost, but
I always shit on Kai'Sa, bro, with Jin. She's so melee range. I just fucking
I wouldn't go melee,
pop
bro.
it.
I would just go AP and one-shot you, but it's okay.
How are you gonna one-shot me, bro?
Yeah, I press W, it hits you, and then I press R and W midair, and it just
Yeah, hits me.
literally one-shots you.
I mean, melee Kai'Sa does the same thing anyway. Probably better.
Yeah, the only difference is you can hit me back, so it's not good. If you want coaching, bro, I'll give you a free coaching session. You just have to like give me a 2 paragraph report on just at least one thing you believe in and like a deeper understanding. Like just prove to me you have a deeper understanding.
Why?
I just think you have I hate you, bro. I really hate you. I gotta leave, man. I have to leave. You understand, right?
No, I get it. I get it. But are you really gay?
Yeah, I'm gay. I like men, specifically femboys. I also like
But
women
are
too,
you
though.
fucking with me right now?
No, I'm not fucking with you. I'd never marry a male, but I'd fuck a femboy. I'd marry a female. So I'm like
So
bisexual.
you always felt like this?
Yeah.
Is this you on the profile picture?
No, that's just some chick I know in real life sucking a dick on OnlyFans.
Some chick?
Yeah.
Bro, now I gotta see what you look like. What the hell?
Why do you care what I look like?
Because
All right, send
I
a
want to
pic of
see if
you.
you.
Turn on your cam. Do whatever. I'll turn on my cam. I have no shame in my game, baby. What's up? Big stepper out here.
Alright, bro. You wanna do the photo send or you wanna turn on the camera?
Care less, man.
No, I don't trust you, bro. You're gonna do some freaky shit.
What kind of freaky shit would I do?
I don't know, bro. You're gonna save my pictures. You're gonna record me. You're gonna fucking find me.
Yeah, you're not that interesting, bro. I don't think I do any of that.
I don't know, bro. You seem like the type to do that.
All right, well, don't show yourself then. I don't really care, man.
You're not gonna show yourself without me showing myself?
Right.
Why?
That's only fair, right?
I know, but like, I care. I told you that I care. You don't care
Care about what?
if you're gonna show yourself or not.
Yeah, I'm just saying if you don't want to show yourself, I don't care. It's fine. It doesn't bother me.
But even if, do you care if you showed yourself?
What do you mean? Dude, I'm telling you, if we turn on cams, I'll turn it on with you. If you send a pic, I'll send a pic. But if you don't want to, I don't care. We don't have to do it.
All right, bro. I'll send a picture first. You have to gain your trust somehow. I don't even have a picture on my fucking.
I'm just gonna screen cap my face on my camera and send it that way. I think the least we could do after this 3 hours of conversation is to know what we look like, I guess.
Yeah, you're right. We deserve it.
Don't be sending me no
Guess
creepy
I'm just gonna
shit.
take a fucking picture on my fucking laptop, bro. Shit. I took a video. What the hell?
Why'd you lie to me, bro? I knew you had a
Dude,
I had this one guy on Discord tell me he had my IP because I joined his Discord call and I joined it and the fucking retard had his camera on, bro. And it was just
Mhm.
like the most obese neckbeard guy I've ever seen. And then I just made fun of him because he said he had my IP and he left his camera on and I think that guy harassed me for like 3 weeks before he went away.
Damn.
I'm obese myself. I weigh 220 pounds. I'm 5'10 and a half, so cheers.
You seem pretty confident.
Huh?
You seem pretty confident.
I mean, it's just reality. I don't know.
All right, bro. You ready?
Yeah.
Well, let me paste my image. What do we do? 3, 2, 1.
I guess. Let me upload the photo here.
You're gonna lie, bro. You're not gonna send it.
Dude, my face is literally all over the internet. I don't, it doesn't bother me.
What? Why would it be all over the internet?
I went viral in high school on iFunny, so.
Hmm?
I said I went viral on iFunny in high school, so face is all over the internet.
You're lying.
I'm not lying. I'll show you. I'll send you the iFunny link. Let's go, bro. Come on.
Alright, you send it first, I'll send it later. I mean, after you send me a picture of yourself.
Nah. Okay.
Oh, you're sus as fuck.
How am I sus? I'll send you the link of me going viral on iFunny. Is that what you want?
Sure, start with that.
Okay, I'll start with that. It was almost 10 years
No,
ago,
but
though.
you want something from me.
It was almost 10 years ago, though, so it'll be like
You're
8
that
years
old?
ago. 26.
So you have nothing to do with astrophysics.
No, but I'm very fascinated by it.
And what do you do, bro?
Dude, send a pic of what you look like, and then we can discuss this further.
Alright, send me the link first.
What, to the iFunny?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I don't even know what that is, by the way.
I don't even know either. Someone uploaded a picture of me there, and it went viral, so cheers. Fuck, it makes me download the app. Okay, I'll send you this.
But if you wanted to
It got
see what I look like,
100,000 votes, bro. Look here, you can trust me, bro. This is a picture of me going viral in high school. There you go. The link didn't work. Hold on. Let me get you a better link there, Custer.
you screen recorded that shit?
Well, yeah, 'cause the link, you have to have the app. I don't know. You open the link, bro. It's not. Why is it not sending as a clickable link? I don't understand.
That's you?
There you go. Yeah, I went viral on iFunny, bro, in high school. I wasn't capping.
No mistake, just happy accident. So why do you think you went viral? Because of the crash behind you, I guess? Yeah.
Yeah, we were going to train PT because we were joining the military. My friends and I were. And my friend got in a wreck, and my other friend, said, stand in front of the wreck with your t-shirt. And I did, and then it just got uploaded to the iFunny somehow. I don't know. Someone uploaded it from my Facebook or something, probably.